Hello and welcome everybody. Are you ready for the third game? We're gonna have this played on Pangea Standard Ridges. This is gonna be again Ornithorynques Academy going against the spooky Fantomas. Boo! Definitely we need to see how these boys are gonna play against each other. We did have, I believe, a Diplo victory in the first game. In the second one, it was kind of a culture victory, but they did concede well before they actually got to that culture victory because they didn't see a way to defend it or take out their opponents in the meantime. And so we are going to need to wait and see what's going to happen in the third game. I do also want to point out we had two maps being played out in the first and the second. Of course, it was Highlands and Seven Seas. Now we're going to go for the third map that wasn't played this time. Pangea Standard Ridges. Of course, I do want to say also hello everybody. Eddie Coffin, good evening sir. This is indeed a time. Bob1717, good evening sir and welcome. Salty Capybara, we got how to say, Willkommen, guten Abend. Welcome, ma'am. Tom Pet, also, bonsoir monsieur. I do hope you're gonna feel much better this evening. And of course, if you do have any kind of problems, please go to the doctor and have them check it out. And of course, don't delay. You don't know what's gonna happen otherwise. I think I do need to switch over here with Portouss. I did click on him. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Crispy AZ, good evening, sir. And oh my God, I'm drooling over that food man over there. Hello there, sir. Exact. And also about the cats, leave the couches alone. Couch life matters, you know. Couch life matters. We did also have at the beginning of the stream Crispy picking up that first promotion, so of course thank you so much, big shout out Crispy AZ for picking up that first promotion. But I gotta say the first one to write in the channel was a Yorkshire Gold Brit. Good evening sir, and I do also hope you're gonna have a great day. I do also hope you're gonna have a good time with us on the stream. Let me actually put some music in the background there and see what's going on here. Incinerating Toilet 28. Hello. Good evening, sir, and welcome. And I do also want to say hello to Abox6. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Helfino23 lurking about. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Natro0225. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. 8 months of Prime Gaming. Thank you so much, sir. Close in. Guten Abend, my head. Bienvenue. Well, I should say, willkommen. Oh, French, Romanian, German, Spanish, so many languages. Let's see what do we have here. Can I swap with do I swap with Portouss or I play emergency sub? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, good evening, Onitera. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, Salty Capybara. Yes, I did click on Movember Ziga. I'm hoping they're gonna play this. Oh my God, I got this. What happened here? Everything disconnected for me. No. I'm gonna try to reconnect really quickly to see if it was just me. I don't know what happened there. Maybe the host actually got. Oh no, actually we're gonna need to rehost because the host disappeared. Okay. Ready for my bacon pancakes. I actually talked with my mom about the bacon pancakes, and I did ask her, like, you know, there were some guys that on the stream that showed me there are bacon pancakes made in like Germany, in Holland, in Netherlands, in I would say in France, in America, like, oh, what do you do with those? You know, like always in my mind, it was sugar with sugar, and then you have like salt with salt, and so on and so forth. You don't really mix those up. And she did explain it to me that you actually have, sometimes you can make, well, not sometimes, you can make pancakes with, how to say, without salt. So they do have a totally different taste than the normal pancakes, and they do mix quite nicely with the bacon and everything. But I personally did not actually get to try them out anytime. The Leon 75 selecting Congo resulted in disconnect. I don't think it was that problem. You know, I hope not. Smoky salt. Okay, yeah, exactly. Like you're going with the smoky salt there. And Dinero, good evening, sir, and welcome. It's going to be a great third game. I hope so. I hope so. And I do have to also point out something else. Did you guys check out the updates that we made on the CWC website on the civ6worldcup.com? Let me actually put it up over here on the chat. How do you like the creativity of the players? Oh my god, amazing, right? They had so many amazing details over there for us to watch and take a look at. Really love it, I love it. Hello there, Cisco, good evening, sir, and welcome. Are we in for a massive game? I hope so. This is the third game coming up from this series. Definitely both teams want to trade punches here. Both teams want to win, so I'm expecting quite a big competition coming around. Gathy Anthony, hey, oh my god, bro, welcome, sir. So much time. Did you actually come to Europe? Gathy Anthony, are you in Europe? I was skipping, like I asked how to say, my friends about what to visit over there in Vienna, and you gotta visit that CC Castle. You gotta. That's just a must. You gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it. Did I miss the second game somewhere? I don't know, Daliun, but it's there. Like it's definitely in my how to say, in my content somewhere. It was right, it's after the group draw, after the group draw in on the 5th of November. That's when the second game is. I guess I'm gonna need to cut that out when I'm gonna put it on Discord, on YouTube. The CC Castle? No, oh, bro. The CC Castle, that's just... So let me just give you a quick peek into the CC Castle. that's how it is, the CC Castle. It's actually called the Schaubrunnen. You gotta see this. This is also, will the potato be joining you for the CWC casting? I have no idea. He's invited. We're gonna need to see if he actually wants to cast. Definitely, we're gonna wait for him, and he is gonna be most welcome. So okay, we got everything set up. I'm on the right spot. Okay, so I can actually put this on the screen. Bro, I know, Crispy, you're laughing about it, but look at this. Oh my god, they have a zoo out there. Can you imagine that they're just such a big estate? They have their own zoo. It's incredible, man. You gotta. So this, if you go to Vienna, you gotta visit this. The CC Castle, the Schloss Schraubrunnen Castle, Schönbrunn Castle, or whatever it is. Right, like the palace, the gardens. They have like a grand tour of everything. You can see it also in virtual reality over there. I'm not sure exactly what they do, but it's definitely something interesting. It's you gotta visit. This is a must do. Yeah, I trusted it is something cool. I just didn't know what it is. Well, you see it over here. You see it. It's amazing. I gotta get back to Europe now. Yeah. And of course, if there's another castle that you need to visit, it's the Neuschwanstein in Germany. I don't know if it's in your road or not, but they shouldn't be that far apart from each other. Anyway, coming back to the game here, we are having the team pluses, and looks like both CANARD and Portouss put up that team plus over here. Fantomas going against Ornithorynques Academy. These are the boys, the next stars coming up from Les Ornithorynques Roses. We're gonna need to check them out, how they're gonna play this active ban phase. We got Portouss picking up first for this is Fantomas. Portouss picking up for Fantomas, and of course the usual, we're gonna have 6 bans, we're gonna have 4 picks, another 4 bans, another 4 picks, and it looks like they're gonna go for Rough Rider first. I do want to make a quick reminder, even though you do see it on the screen here, the map will be Pangea, so we're definitely gonna have quite a smaller distance between the players. Now we do need to see Mali coming up next, and it looks like big Mali over here is how to say is gonna get the gold. Is not gonna get the gold for their team because it's not gonna be able to be picked. Usually on the Pangea map we do have most of the time brawling civilizations more than something else. I have to swing my Bucharest and borrow your camera. Kicked up, bro. Honestly, I haven't been using my camera for like 5 or 6 years now. I'm just using my phone, bro. Just my phone. I started using as much as possible the phone for this because I wanna get how to say I wanna learn how to make the big how to say good pictures coming up from the phone, so I don't actually need to take big equipment with me whenever I'm going somewhere like in France, like in Germany, like in other parts in Europe. I get to bring quality pictures for you here on Twitter, on my Discord, on stream, and so on and so forth. I'm a bit surprised about new cameras that are coming out. Very, very actually nice. If you do have the light, it's amazing what kind of quality the phones have right now. Maybe at some point I'm gonna need to invest in a better phone, so we'll see. I don't know, maybe next year, 2 years, I don't know. It kind of depends how many I need to do. Use it or lose it. I have a friend that is asking me for it though. Yeah, the camera, the Blackmagic 4K camera is he wants to how to say not refurbish it, clean it and make it better because it hasn't been used for quite some time now. In the active ban phase, we do have also 2 other civilizations taken out. Looks like Russia with Peter the Great is not going to be a part of this, and Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen. I'm still not seeing something like Zulu, something like Cree, Gaul showing up over here in the active ban phase. Looks like they took out Mapuche. They don't want to handle that +5, and definitely this is gonna be one last choice, and then Portouss is gonna need to set the tone for the game. He does have a lot of very good civilizations to pick from that he can trade punches with on the Pangea map with his neighbors, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him picking something very interesting here shortly. Abok 6 visit Poland with the Wing Hussars. We're celebrating Independence Day this Friday. Oh, it would have been awesome if I could do that. Actually, I would say I would love. I don't think I ever been to Poland, so definitely would like to visit. Yes, but I can't this weekend. I don't know. I want to get to that point, you know, like, oh, this weekend we're gonna visit Poland. Next weekend we're gonna visit I don't know, Portugal. You know. Tompet, Rome over Gaul. It looks like Portouss is gonna go Rome over Gaul, and CANARD is gonna immediately pick Gaul. We got McBeton going for Poundmaker, of course. Cree getting the gold. He might actually get some builders with those scouts, and we're gonna need to see how Hermione is gonna react to this. Usually on the Pangea map, you actually get quite a few benefits from picking civilizations that do have their power spikes in the classical era or even in the medieval era. So that's why, for example, mentioned the Zulu, because you do have those impies, medieval, they do quite nicely. Of course, you could go for something like Spain with the conquistadors or Kesheks coming out from Mongolia. Looks like Kublai Khan China is gonna be the 4th civilization to be picked here. Quite interesting, and I do have to mention about Rome. He did get a nerf, but not in something that it was a lot of the time used. Like, it only has less culture from the baths, so you don't get that bigger culture generation there, but it's still fine. You still get the legions, you still get the free monuments, you get your tempo going from the beginning. Very flexible civilization. Now on Kublai Khan China, we've seen it multiple times that it can benefit so much from those internal trade routes, and usually it has quite a high tempo. We're going to need to see if it's going to be high enough for him to overwhelm his opponents here, especially without extra damage bonus on his units. I am really curious if we're going to see in the next phase, in the ban phase, something like Persia coming up here, something like Zulu, and we do see Scythia. Of course, Scythia benefiting from +5 against the enemy units. It would have been quite hard to deal with. Genghis Mongolia would be another very good choice coming up in the ban phase. And it looks like they're taking out Maya. Okay. A little bit of a mix-up over here, a change-up in the meta. Maya's not going to be a part of this. Rome, Japan, Genghis, Macedonia, my first 4 choice. Oh my god, yes, Macedonia. Can you imagine if they pick Macedon? Oh, that's gonna be a massive Macedon. Yes, let's go. Yes. Oh, Hetaris, charge. Let's go, boys. Looks like they took out Zulu, and definitely a civilization that could have kept the pace with Macedon. Now, one last remaining choice. Do you think they could go for Kupe here? Do you guys think from all of those civilizations they could go for Kupe? In the second ban phase, of course, even on a Pangea map, you do get quite a few benefits, but I gotta say, it is kind of a 50-50. So, sometimes you do get a lot of land, sometimes you have to brawl with your opponent, drill that win into his empire, and sometimes you just don't do what it needs to be done. Macedon is too dangerous on Pangea. Yeah, but they're not picking it. They're actually taking down Vietnam. No Voyagers, no tons, no extra culture over here coming up for the players. But they do have to pick from the massive Macedon, from Mongolia, from Kupe, from Persia. They have so many strong picks over here. Canada also an interesting choice on this map. Sometimes, of course, we don't. Actually, a lot of the times we don't actually see it. Am I doing a remap poll? Yes, sir. Let's actually put up a remap poll here on the Pangea map. Start prediction. How many remaps? Let's go for 5 minutes. 5 minutes should be more than enough time. I'm very surprised that on the Pangea map we do have civilizations that are more prone towards simming rather than warring. It looks like Philas is gonna go for Jayavarman the 7th, and we do have 2 more picks that need to be chosen by Fantomas. Tirem and Klerlan are over there on the buttons, and we need to see how that's gonna be like. Also, Nesasu, hello there, sir, and oh my god, that's such a cool. Let me actually get this. Give me a second. Let me actually get this. How do I need to film it, right? How do I, like this, and then video, and then, let me... Okay, there we go. Always Rome, Gaul, China, Cree, Khmer is fun. Yeah, looks like they did go for Japan over here. And Commander King, good evening, sir, good evening. Also, CFR, I'm not sure what CFR means. Crispy AZ also made a comment earlier. I like Pangea map over Highlands or 7 Seas for one simple reason. It keeps players from spawning on the mini-map edge. When players spawn there, it just becomes harder to see how teams are expanding, meeting, etc, etc. Yeah, I gotta say sometimes it is weird. The emote is made by a guy named Tesno Pesno, but who that is, bro? I'm looking for emotes as well. Come on. Anyway, is Babylon only autoban? Yes, as far as I know, it's the only autoban. Klerlan is going to go for Jadwiga, and we might actually see a second game coming up with Jadwiga here. I believe we did see it in the first game, if I'm not... Was it the first game or the second one? I think it was the first game. And we do see Naopil is going to pick up last Philip II. Philip II, of course, was a no-brainer here on this map. It does benefit from a lot of good bonuses. Those internal trade routes are going to be amazing if he does get... second continent, and we do have him with a very strong unique unit, the Conquistador, especially if he's going to need to battle on the seas. He's going to perform so well with the early fleets and armadas coming up as an option for him. No Macedonia, no Genghis Khan. Yes. The Spain pick saved them. Soberman was wondering about the GPT from Team 2, and yeah, they did have quite a few issues over here with, well, they did have Poundmaker. Poundmaker is a very good goal generator, so I wouldn't have been worried that much, especially if he does get, from the beginning of the game, a lot of camps and pastures in his capital. He should be fine. Also, good evening, sir. Good evening. Spain, Japan for the sea fight. Yes, fight, 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 fight. Let's go. Click, 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 click. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, man. Now, if you guys don't know, the message over here in the chat is about the CivGive 2022 coming up on the 11th of December. We're gonna have a lot of players going head-to-head against each other again for the kids. This time for a different. We're gonna do it for a different charity. It's something else. So if the first charity was actually about getting equipment, about investing into those hospitals and so on and so forth, we thought this time we're gonna put our muscles to work and our brains to work on something that would also give how to say, the kids more access to entertainment while they stay in the hospital. So what Gamers Outreach is doing is creating equipment and giving that equipment to the hospitals that would also make the children have fun in the hospital, play some games, and be normal as much as possible as they can in those hospital beds. You can imagine how hard it is for a kid that has such a overactive mind and wants to acquire knowledge and so on and so forth, and wants to also get some entertainment while he has a problem in the bed. It's like he needs to stay in the bed. It's such a world opener to have access to something like this. And let's see, the small soldiers, good evening, sir. Allowed to, I mean, I don't know, inside joke. Okay. White and Nerdy is in the lead. He's in the lead. White and Nerdy is in the lead. I don't know, is he? I have no idea. Let's actually take a look over here. I know, how to say, I looked a few times, but in the past few days I did as much as possible, well, other stuff with, I wanted to really finish the website, finish the details in the correct time, and get all of the, how to say, get to all of those, when we said we would get all of those. Hey, how? Okay, I see how it is. Okay, profile. Okay, let's see. I got. Oh, I do have to reiterate over here, and of course, thank so much, Bob17. Thank you, sir. I totally forgot to say all of that text over there. So Bob17 did drop $100. Thank you so much. Anything for the kids. Go Wilhelmina. If this is not chosen, I will be sad. Well, I do hope Wilhelmina is gonna get chosen this year. I'm gonna talk with. The other streamers, maybe, will concoct something over there. We're gonna fix the draft somehow that we're gonna get Wilhelmina in. I don't know, we'll see. It's of course about the player's preference, the streamer's preference, and hopefully we're gonna get that. I wouldn't mind playing Wilhelmina, I gotta say. I would love to play some Wilhelmina, so if you guys want me to play Wilhelmina, I will do it hands down. When is the first CWC game? We are just getting in right now. How to say, the details from the teams when they want to play. They have until tonight at 2200 GMT to give us their schedules, and tomorrow we're gonna start to align the casters with the games. So we're gonna have the first announcements for the games tomorrow, and then you're gonna start seeing them on the CWC website, on the Civ6 World Cup website, alongside of course the streamers, the casters, and the results. We're gonna start having the results pour in. Ozdemir Berg, good evening, sir, and welcome. we do need to see about this map. Looks like we're gonna have an interesting map. I don't know what it looks like, but it definitely looks interesting. On the west side, we're gonna have Fantomas, Rome, Tirem playing it right next to Japan. Oh my god, at least it's not a cage fight. You see, they're on their own peninsula over here, one on the top right side and one on the lower left, and they are gonna need to spread out as much as possible and try to get this going. Resources are set on standard, yes, and the strategic resources are set on spawn guaranteed. We do have Tirem with an interesting settle on the beginning. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of 2-2s in the first ring. He is gonna get his 2-2 coming up from the southeast and one underneath his capital. I really like his second settle though. Banana, spices, that's gonna be so much food. Has a lot more spices to go for in the northeast, and I don't think he can actually stay away from the coast, nor do I think he should stay away from the coast, because on the other side we do have China here. That's gonna be his how to say, neighbor, and they could trade coastally if they do manage to get vision over there. So I think this would be quite nice. How are they so close to each other? Oh my god, look at Krakow and Beijing. They are so close to each other. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 tiles cap to cap. Are you for real, bro? Well, what are the other ones? Like, is there someone missing that this is happening? No, we do have to talk about, of course, Japan over here. Portouss is gonna get his coastal. He is not gonna get to maybe he's gonna get to fight Spain. This is not bad as content over here goes. So definitely we would like to see Japan fighting Spain. Now we do have him with possibility to go for a 2-2 base if he wants to on the stone tile and put down that harbor 2 tiles out or 3 tiles out, depending on how much adjacency he wants. He can settle quite a few cities here on the coast and also benefit from the mountains from the south. A bit further away, he does also have Galapagos Islands if he keeps on going on the shores of his southeast, and I do see there's gonna be a 1-2 tile choke going towards the other side of the continent here. That will be also populated by Cree's cities. Philou looks like is gonna get his oh my god, look at the pash. Let's see the pashas. 4 pashas in the capital. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 pashas in the capital. No camp though, no camp. It's fine. He's gonna get a very strong second settle on the west side with the citrus, with more cattle tiles, a lot of 2-2s, 2-2 base, and the +3 campus. I really like this second settle. Looks like he's also gonna get quite a bit of a river network that he could settle on, and internal trade-outs are gonna be amazing in this game for him. Next up, well, let's keep on watching. What do we have? Oh, it's the Madrid. It's a Madrid. It's too small for 2 allies. A few good tiles on that Galapagos. Well, there are actually quite a few good tiles, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 interesting tiles over here. Well, you wouldn't really want all of them, but I'm pretty sure the turtle tile would be amazing. At least the turtle, you know. If there's something here good, it's the turtle. We got Madrid with that continent split to the south. He's gonna need to put another city there so he can plug in Magnus and trade with it. He does have Zangitanxia to the north. That will be a wonder, giving him 2 merchant points and 2 general points if he does manage to acquire one of the tiles of that wonder. It's just, you know, just put down city, acquire tile, get points. That's it. It's very simple. And we do have also the scouts coming out in 3 turns from his capital, and I do see multiple cities that he could keep on placing to the northwest. And of course, he's gonna need to take care of his bay over here in the bay area. He's gonna have probably those Japanese boats roll in and trying to snatch his citizens. He definitely needs to keep them defended. I do have Khmer coming up next with McBeton. We got him with a scout coming up in 3. Looks like he's also on a 2-1 base, unfortunately. Not a lot of 2-2s to work here, but he does have some bananas. Very close to a volcano, which is gonna pose a few problems if it starts exploding. Well, it is what it is, you know. Sometimes you just don't get the correct placement here. From what I can see, we got oh, people pinning. Oh, why are you pinning, bro? Okay, we do have him with quite a few cities that he could place on this network of rivers to the east, to the northwest, to the southwest. He's quite close to Philip II. On the same continent, though, he's not gonna get those double trade routes. So Spain, he's not gonna get those double trade routes. Not amazing, again, can work. He's relatively close to Poland, and Poland over here is probably gonna want to get cities right in his face. Now, Poland is an opponent, and Hermione is gonna try to get those wing hussars to work for him. Of course, Khmer is well known for having a lot of faith, a lot of production, very good stats when it comes to the mid game, and the late game. Maybe we will see Krakow over here have a few issues going against him. We don't know yet. We're just gonna need to see how they're gonna develop, how they're gonna fare against each other. Yeah, we do have Aduatuca coming up with CANARD. He's gonna get his 2-2 base. Looks like he's gonna get some +3 campuses also to the southeast. What I don't really see, and I would have loved to see some more, is a lot more quarries or strategics. He still has in the capital a +4 that he can place next to the mountains between those two strategic resources, between the iron tiles. That's going to be a +4 oppidum, and we've seen it multiple times that Gaul unfortunately cannot get really big even if he wants to, because of the lack of population most of the time, which does put a cap on how much tiles you can use and how much production you're gonna make. Unfortunately, of course, we're going to check out how this is gonna keep on developing here, and we do need to see if CANARD is gonna have this land developed to its maximum effectiveness. We do need to see the settler coming up in 5. Where is he gonna go next? He does have a wonder to the south, Ikil, and he can 100% settle on the cattle tile, and I do see he's gonna have very interesting mountains to go for those campuses. Except the lack of stone tiles, I really like this pawn. I like this pawn. Chops, you got chops, we got the strategic resources, we got mountains, we got a wonder, a lot of culture that can be generated from the J tile. Just, you know, settle the J tile and it's fine. And we do need to see if he's ever gonna go for something like a Temenanki in the north. Just put the Temenanki down, bro. Get that production, the food. Use the river power, water power, away. We got next up to talk about Poland. Looks like he just popped a hut over here to the south of Krakow. Doesn't have, how to say, doesn't have a holy site yet finished. He does have one put down from the southeast, two faith one, and I do see he's gonna pop a settler in 4 turns. From what I also can see, he does have 3 scouts actually working for him. One going to the southwest, one going to the southeast, and one going north. And this is the turn that we're gonna have that turn 8 draft. Wow. Bom dia, Bex. Hello there. How are you doing, senor? It smells good, Polish Artemis. That is indeed a good Polish Artemis. This would be amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just in the capital. 6 just in the capital. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, it's 5 because this one is 1 tile away. I'm just gonna put up over here also Beijing. Beijing is not that bad, but not that strong either. We might actually see him again having a few issues defending against the Wing Hussars. We've seen Wing Hussars beat easily pikemen, so yeah, it's strong. It's strong, bro. That Wing Hussar timing of Poland is just so good. This is a problem even for China. I'm fine. Oh, 0 remaps. This is gonna be the map. This is gonna be the map. Let me actually take a look here in the manage prediction. We got no remaps, and this is it. This is it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, complete prediction over here. Wow, somebody put so many points. Who got the 4,300 points? 1,000 points. 43,000 points. Oh my god. Wait, somebody dropped 35,000 points into this. Graph also, good evening. They are allies who... Oh, yeah, they are allies. over here. It's amazing, by the way. This is the second time that Graph is pointing this out. Thank you so much, sir. Melvin Sula Table. Hello there, sir. Also, good day to you. Good day to you. Tompet, I definitely think one has the best pawn overall. You mean Ornithorynques? Ornithorynques. Isn't that a little bit, how to say, biased over there, Tompet? A little bit, you know, just a little bit. Anyway, we do need to see Jarwiga here try to go against Khmer. He's probably going to be on the receiving end of all of that heat. I do want to watch Japan over here. So wait a second. So the Gaul is going to be the opponent, right? So we're going to have the Gaul needing to do something about China and Poland at some point in the game, or maybe just stand behind the mountains. We're going to have open land between Khmer and Poland. Again, that's going to be a problem. On the other side, we do have Cree that's gonna keep the choke point towards Japan and Rome. And we do have Spain over here coming up with those settlers that's probably going to need to fight coastally Japan. Is that one I understand over here? Is there any interaction that I am not aware of? We're probably going to have the economic interactions though. I'm pretty sure we're going to have an economic trade zone here between China and Rome. Tirem needs to get a city as soon as possible. Like one city here, that's the best choice. Yeah, there we go. There we go. He's going immediately for the spice tiles, for the bananas, for the turtles. He's going to need to get boats out and of course try to discover the land here so they can send those trade routes through. Drought, yeah, we did have a drought. They didn't say anything about the drought. Where was the over here, right? Here was the drought. It didn't kill any population, but it was quite close. A big dog, hello there, good evening, sir. The big dog spent 30,000 on one remap. Wow, wow. Is that Ami remap? It's only if they ask, and I believe it's like a time to ask. I'm not sure about the rules in CivFR, but I think Tompet can tell us. Let me actually talk a little bit about the civilizations here, strategic resources, and we're gonna see about this. One sec. Okay, give me a sec. Rome coming up with a settler in 5. Looks like he is gonna get his iron next to the city, and not to mention he does also have the horses to the south. He's going for that northwestern settle here, and he's definitely going to put quite a few cities to work. I do like the interesting adjacency coming up next to those reef tiles, but he doesn't have a lot of production to work with. Does also have a city state to kill on the coast here. Anshan is going to be over here to the southeast, and he just needs to get a few galleys out and take out that city. To the northeast, we do have Japan coming up with Portouss, getting a settler in 6. He already had a settler moving to the southwest, not going fully coastal though. And oh my god, he didn't see Galapagos. Check this out, boys. Portouss over here totally missed the best part of his empire, Galapagos. There is a chance that Cree will get there at some point, honestly. Japan, get a move on. Get your groove on, bro. Portouss, how are you doing? He's getting spooked. That's what he's doing. Looks like into the northwest, we do have him with another settle here that he can work a 2-3 deer tile. He needs to buy it, though. That's quite an investment. And I am sure he's going to try to put a city here to the southeast of Kyoto. Probably, and will the next one that's coming out from that city center. He does have access to a horse tile that's going to be 3 tiles away from Kyoto, and it looks like from Tokyo, his second city, he does have access to an iron tile that's 2 tiles, and also a horse tile that's going to be in the second ring. Next up, we do have Cree coming up with another settler in 2 turns. That's actually quite a bit faster than his opponents here. It looks like he did choose to go to the northeast as the second settler, and this actually confuses me a little bit. He did get a bit more extra gold coming up from, what's that, salt mine. That's a salt mine actually. He settled on salt. Does have access to a 3-2 spice tile, and from what I can see, a few 2-2s. Not a lot of them actually. There are only 2 2-2s. He does have horses coming up next to his city center in the third ring on the east of Mikisivwachik. I also see iron tile 3 tiles away from that city center on the other side of the horse, and he did pump out quite a few Occhitaus that he is using to scout. Looks like Rome found him, or he found Rome, however you want to say this. They also declared war. They might actually want to trap Rome over here so he doesn't get to scout anything. But the opposite is also true. Philou is not gonna get to scout into his opponent's lands either. We do need to check out Spain. Spain coming up with his second settler on the same continent. He's gonna go for Cordoba. That was much easier for him to settle, and of course much faster. We do need to see how many cities is he gonna try to get here, and if he is gonna find out his opponent is gonna be coastal. At the moment they don't see that much, but he is moving northwards, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna find out. There we go. They declared war, and now they see a little bit of minus loyalty here. They know somebody's here, they just don't know where he is. Is he coastal? Is he not? What kind of civilization it is? We do have another settler coming up from Madrid in next turn. I do see iron tile to the east side, and there is a horse tile second ring of Cordoba. Looks like we're gonna need to check out those mountains. And does he know about Zangidanxia? Don't tell me he didn't. What do you think, guys? Guys, really quickly, yeah, does he know about Zangidanxia or not? Yes or no? The first yes or no. On the first yes or no, I'm gonna put, okay, no. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Yeah. He does not know about Zangidanxia. Oh my god, what is happening, man? What is happening? We got so many players that just didn't find out about their amazing wonders in so many games, right? And they're so close. Look at that, it's 6 tiles away from his capital. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 tiles away from the capital. He would have needed to actually get a city over here next to the horse tile. He could have bought that tile and easily made it work. Of course, getting one of the first merchants would have been incredibly powerful. Also, to answer your question, Hitbox, that is the same continent. Yes, Cordoba and Madrid are on the same continent. He needs to put a city somewhere in the south on the white continent so he can get the best benefits out of his trade routes. Wait, did I talk about? Yeah, I did talk about the horses and the iron. We got River Goddess coming up as a pantheon for Khmer. Looks like we got a few monuments coming up from him, from his cities also, and he did finish his first holy site in Angkor Thom. From what I also noticed, to the south of Vimayapura, he does have 2 iron tiles to work, one in the second ring, one in the third one, and I don't see any in the, well, I guess one is actually common with the capital in the third ring. There is also a horse tile to the north of Angkor Thom that is also 3 tiles away and has multiple cities to work with here in the river network. We just need to see him build up that faith pattern and try to use it as much as possible for monumentality golden ages. Best wonder, yeah. Didn't you notice players never find awesome wonders close to the caps? I know that it's like a thing, you know, it happens. It's a thing that happens. I don't know why, but it does happen. Let me actually take a peek over here. I do want to put the prediction really quickly on who will win. On one side, we do have Ornithorynques Academy. On the other side, we got Fantomas. And submission period is going to be 30 minutes. Okay, let's go. You guys get to see what's going on here. Is Chuck in the chat? That's a good question. Is Chuck in the chat? I don't know. Chuck, are you here? Are you here, Chuck? Big Chuck, are you here? I think he's playing actually at this point. I don't know about him. Okay. I only asked because he missed How Long Bay. Yeah, he did. We got coming up next to talk about Poland. Poland did go for Earth Goddess as a pantheon. He's gonna get a decent amount of faith generated by his land, and by the looks of it, It does look like he's going to get a settler out in 4. Holy Site coming up also in 4 turns from his second city. That's going to be a +3 between the mountains and the 2 forests. Looks like we do also see him... I would say benefiting from an iron tile in the first ring of Krakow, and I do see him benefiting from a horse tile in the first ring of Warsaw. He does have a decent amount of rivers coming up with mountains to the northwest, and I'm pretty sure he would want to settle those. That would still put him relatively close to Khmer, and he does need to see how he's gonna get that military to defend his cities. We do also need to check out his religion. Most of the time we do have of course the reliquaries coming up for Poland, because he does get a free relic, and he does get more yields for each relic that get tripled and so on. And we do need to see what's going to be his second choice. Second choice is going to be quite important. The Gaul, Holy Site, Lay Ministry, or like there are so many options. Even Crusade might be an option. In the north we do have the Gauls coming up with fertility rights as a pantheon. Interesting choice for him. He did go for the southeast settle and the northeast one. Interesting choices. He didn't go for the cattle, for example. I would have thought he's gonna go for the cattle for that extra food. Maybe he would. He was blocked by the police scout. I do see CANARD also did start to improve a few of his mines, getting that nice and juicy extra culture from them. He does have a horse tile in the capital first ring, and multiple iron tiles that are in the borders of Tervana. One in the second ring and one's gonna be in the third ring. We do also notice he's gonna have, there we go, he's gonna need to buy a few units here and try to take out that scout. That's a nasty scout, very nasty scout coming up from Poland. He's gonna, well, he's gonna get the rock treatment over here, you know. Next up we do have city patron goddess for China. Looks like Taiwan, Shanghai and Beijing are already settled. He does have Mato Tipila as a wonder to work for, and look at that, he actually got his wonder. He not only got his wonder, he even settled 2 cities next to it. Yeah, pro player over here coming up, Klerlan. We do have him improving his horses and sheep tiles. He does have a settler coming up from Beijing that he should actually put, let me actually see, the next city should be down over here on the 2-2 base with multiple tiles that he could work. And I do see him working on Magnus from Taiwan. Taiwan is gonna be the sender of greatness over here. Usually where you place Magnus, you also want to build the Gavron Plaza, the Diplo Quarter and everything, so you get the maximum effectiveness over there, maximum effort for all of those trade routes. There is a Gallic scout sneaking in, and this might actually force the scout or a slinger by over here, so he can get to defend his traders. Otherwise this is gonna be snatched away. I'm pretty sure the Gallic scout wants to pillage, get some free gold from this Chinese territory. Yeah, there we go. Slinger by. Force the slinger by here. It is what it is. Let me actually put up on the screen the team name so everybody knows who is who. And of course, welcome everybody that just joined. We are in the CivFR Squadron community right now, looking at the game of best of 3 series. This is the last game of a best of 3 series between Ornithorynques Academy and Fantomas. They are going really hard against each other in this playoff series. Let's see, on the left side we got Ornithorynques, platypuses. I need to put a platypus over here, platypuses. Okay, and on the right side we do have Fantomas. Fantomas, there we go. We got both team names here. Okay, so I also want to remind everybody we did have winning conditions coming up in the first game as Diplo victory, and in the second one we did have culture victory. Well, almost a culture victory, because they did concede well before the culture victory actually activated. They didn't see a way for them to actually win that game without well, with what they had at that point. Okay. Okay, we got more settlers coming up from Rome. He did also get the God of Craftsman as a pantheon. He's gonna get his extra production coming up on his strategic resources, iron and horses. Looks like he's also gonna get a settler here from Ostia. Okay, two settlers actually, Ostia and Rome. I like his expansions. He's gonna get bothered here by a Cree scout. Don't think it's gonna be that bad. He does have multiple units to work with here, but he does need to be careful to not let him in. He's getting some support help from Japan, and I do see another one of these droughts showed up here. Well, at least it's relatively barren land. It's fine. We do have builders coming up from Japan. Still no Pantheon yet, and I did see another forest fire did activate somewhere. I'm not sure what it is. Is this the forest fire? I guess this is the forest fire. It's quite close to Cree, and he's gonna get quite a few benefits. No. Oh, he moved on the other tile. Well, I guess this works as well. Doesn't work as efficient as the other ones, but anyway, religious settlements coming out as a pantheon for Cree. We do have him needing to expand quite fast, and this is the moment that he should actually put two of those settlers in the pill queues of Wisconsin Kisain or Mikisiv watching. Going for Magnus in the capital, and I do see he's improving his pasture tiles. Very nice, very nice. He's gonna get a 2-3s, 3-2s, 2-3s, and so on being built in the capital. Pantheon for Japan did get chosen. It's gonna be God of the Sea, and this actually makes Galapagos Islands amazing. If he just can get a city over here on his warrior, he's gonna be a very, very happy panda. He's gonna get a lot of tiles with good yields, a lot of science and production coming out from that God of the Sea. Also starting to build well, starting to train a builder. He's getting Magnus in the city of Kyoto, and I do see him 4 turns away from getting to that 5th population. Now we do, let me actually take a look here really quickly. What is happening? What is that? Oh, asking me for update like this. Tokyo has a settler in queue. Yeah, Tokyo does have a settler in queue. He's going for the 5th turns to build one. I'm really curious if he's gonna go here southeast or if he's gonna go north. Usually you do want to build the settlers in the places that you're gonna get as quick as possible somewhere. And yeah, there we go. Kyoto is gonna go for another settler. This is actually quite a spaced out Pangea. On most civilizations, they're quite far away from each other. This two tile choke is definitely gonna allow Japan to defend himself quite properly here. He should be the one putting cities there because he's getting an extra +5 next to the coast. Bonsoir Ipul, what's the pantheons? We got God of Craftsman here on Rome. We got God of the Sea for Japan. We got religious settlements coming out for Cree. Spain did go for God of War and Plunder. Looks like Khmer is on River Goddess. He's getting that extra housing, extra amenity. Earth Goddess for Poland. Gaul did go for fertility rights, which honestly it's a bit of a surprise. I know he wants the big food, but it kind of feels like he could have benefited from other advantages here. We do have also, last but not least, City Patreon Goddess coming up from the Gauls, already putting down a lot of commercials and trying to smash that scout with rocks, pushing him out of his territory. We do need to see what's gonna happen here on the religions. We got one religion coming up in the game, Reliquaries and a lay ministry for Poland. He's gonna want to get that extra 2 faith for each holy site and 2 culture for his theater square. The relics have a triple yield of both faith and tourism, and of course we do need to see how that will develop. We got Khmer getting that 3rd city. What is this great prophet standing? Is 19 out of 30 points with 3 points a turn. Okay, so 4 turns away from getting it. Why is he making a no, bro? No holy site prayer project. Please don't do a holy site prayer project. This is so useless right now. Because it's the same time that he's gonna get his own great prophet, like passively get the great prophet. It's just so useless. Please don't do it. McBeton, realize this. Do the math. Come on, you gotta do the math, bro. You gotta do the math. Oh, I hope he realizes. I hope he realizes. I think there might be platypuses in the chat. I think, yes, I think we are invaded by the platypuses. They're here. They're here. How close to a golden age? they should. We're 5 turns away from a golden age. We're turn 26. The golden age starts at. Oh, he did it! He did the math. He did the math. Oh, I'm so proud. We got Naopil coming up with way too many points. 27 out of 19. And he met Zangi Dangxia. Man, if there was a moment that we should actually see his face, this would have been it, right? After he actually got all of like 3 cities out, then he needs to get the 4th. Now he's gonna need to put it in the north there. Actually, we got 2 cities for him that he needs to figure out where to put. First, I would say yes, this one, get it here. He needs to get it on the 2-2 tile. This one from Cordoba definitely can put it on the Jade and just buy one of the Zangi Dangxia tiles. Yes, it's 3 tiles away, but what is 3 tiles away when you compare it to having the first great merchant, or at least 1 great merchant, right? And a general, come on, it's a free great person, man. It's a free great person. We do have him putting down the harbors, and I'm pretty sure he's, yeah, there we go, he's starting to poke around Japan's fleet. He does have one of his boats in the choke points on a turtle tile with an extra +3 on the defense, and he's trying to get another one to reinforce the one on the front line. Oransi, hello, good evening, sir. Bonsoir, bonsoir. Let's take a look at the city-states really quickly here. We do have Hattusa, Mitla, Bologna, and Anshan coming up for the science. 4 city-states that are going to give these players some science advantages. Namadol coming up with culture bonuses. It looks like a CAD with Granada will be the ones with military bonuses. Singapore and Auckland with industry. And then we do have Armagh, Jerusalem, and Yerevan coming up for these religious bonuses. Interesting choice, especially since we do have Khmer and Poland in the game. Both of them are going to be quite interested in settling those and reaping the benefits. I'm surprised about this choice though. Is this a good choice or a bad choice? Is this a good choice, bro? Non-freshwater city on volcano that keeps on exploding. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I'm conflicted about this. Now I want a platypus emote. Yeah, this one, Paco, is the best one. Yeah, Oransi Paco is the best one.
Orange Ultra 2.
Oh, thank you so much for the tier 1. Much appreciated, Apul. Thank you. Ultra 2, yeah, indeed. Oransi Ultra 2. Woo, let's go. Let's see when, of course, Khmer is gonna get his a great prophet here, and it looks like next turn he's gonna get enough points to recruit that one, and he's gonna make a religion. That's well in time. It's gonna have that religion. We got Spain moving southward, and he actually gave up on that 1 tile choke. Is this gonna be the? Yeah, it looks like Japan is starting to put his builders to work, and he's trying to get as much advantages as possible from his coast. Does have Magnus plugging in Kyoto, and he's gonna try to get us many of those trade routes going there. I also noticed Cree did manage to put down his commercials a bit late though. We already have quite a few of them finished and ready to go on China. Well, China does benefit from City Patron Goddess, so he builds them with 50% off anyway. Definitely can get quite a few points here immediately. 3 great merchant points a turn. We do have Klerlan also putting another city to the south, and does need to discover the lands towards Rome. Both of them would be interested in trading with each other in the next era, and I'm pretty sure they're going to generate a lot of gold from going into these lands. And we do have, okay, Tirem going for his irrigation, getting a few more commercials of his own. Did put down his government plaza from Rome, where of course he does have Governor Magnus. And even if he is very close to Japan, both of them are actually working on internals for the extra production. We do have let's see, Spain over here getting quite close to Vimayapura, and it looks like we do have that second religion of the game here. Shinto, choral music with a stewardship. Shrines and temples provide culture equal to their intrinsic faith output, and stewardship is gonna give him each campus or commercial hub district in a city following this religion provides the plus to science for each campus and +2 commercial for each. Okay, let's see. We do have McBeton also getting a few builders to improve his land, and he did manage to get the Government Plaza in such a way that he's boosting his holy site, of course, with the shrines and temples over there. We're getting very close to the next era. That's gonna be coming up next turn, and of course, you do see the ancient era finishing up in one, and we're gonna see probably everybody benefit from it. Yeah, we got on the across the board, everybody across above the 19 points threshold. Threshold. Oh my God! You know, sometimes English, man, English with a h and a he and a h. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Anyway, it's I guess it's easier than other languages, isn't it? Hello there, ma'am Voltaire. Good evening, good evening. Also, Salty Capybara talking about the pig city. Oh, where is the pig city? He's gonna get a pig city. He is gonna get the pig city. We got 1, 2, 3 truffle tiles coming up for Rome. In 4 truffle tiles in the big pig city. Yeah. The pig city. Oh, come on. We got. Can you imagine the horror over there? Can you imagine? Imagine. Pigs are sus for sure. How do they know where the truffles are? I think they planted it somewhere we weren't looking. Yeah, yeah. Also, Rafifi, I love your English. I can understand it. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. Let's see. Also, how fast I can get to French. You know, how fast can I actually start to talk in French? That's going to be quite a bit of a challenge. I'm still trying to get as much as possible per week. Well, you know how it is. Slowly but surely. We're getting there. Okay, let's see what's coming up over here. We do have Cree managing to get in the choke point right in the face of Japan. Rome is moving in a line with Japan, trying to force him out. Look at that. Look at the line of force units trying to push back the Ochtaus. You know, these are like the Spartans pushing with the spears their opponents. But they don't have any spears. They just have a few dogs from the scouts. Of course, every scout actually has a dog next to him. Where are the scouts? Oh my God, Bro, there's no image for the scouts. They disappear. They're ghosts. Oh, that's why they're called Fantomas. I get it now. That's why they're called Fantomas. A friend stream from CivFR confirmed and kicked W. Yeah, we're gonna see if that happens. Of course, let's take a look at their Golden Age options. Free Inquiry Golden Age coming up for for Naopil. We do have him on 6 science with 11 culture, and he is gonna need to finish those harbors. He's gonna need to finish those harbors over here, 1 and 2 coming up for his side. Of course, we do need to see also when he's gonna get the bonuses from Zangi Dangxia. Looks like it's gonna be quite soon. He does have one of those going there. One of those settlers. There we go. He got Valencia. Is he gonna get it? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Put that gold in. Let's go. Put your money where your mouth is, bro. Let's go, Valencia. 9 turns for a builder. He gets the extra culture from that city. It's a good city to work, but he does need the tile from Zangi Dangxia to make the most out of it. We do have harbor coming out from Cordoba. Looks like also he's getting more traders here, and he is gonna need to try to get ships out to defend against a possible attack from Japan. We do have let's see, next up Cree coming up over here with religious settlements, and unfortunately I don't see him. Oh, never mind, he actually has 3 settles to go. Okay, I stand corrected. He's going west towards Mitra. Is that, he can't even put it there. Okay, never mind, he's going south somewhere. That's a mistake, Philou. That's a mistake, Philou. Oh my God, no. He might, he could have even put a city right in the face of a cat here, but if he settles coastal, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get punished here by Rome. Oh, why settle coastal, Bob? That city's mine. We do have to the south Mikisiwachi coming up with the Governor Plaza. And he's gonna get more of those settlers here. One to the east of Wixkisen, one to the south there. And 6 cities is gonna be a nice opening for Cree, especially turn 35. Next up, we do have to talk about Jayavarman II, because we did move over him. He's gonna get his monumentality golden age, and looks like there is a Polish warrior trying to pillage those bananas over there. Why would you burn the bananas? Like, really, don't you want to eat the banana? You don't burn the banana, you eat the banana, bro. Like, why would you set fire on those trees? And of course, Khmer is very conflicted about this notion as well, and he starts shooting with the arrows into the warriors eating the bananas. We do have Pingalas going in Vimayapura. Looks like we got a warrior coming up from Angkor Thom. More holy sites from Lingapura. I am very surprised about this city. Like, oh my god, like really, bro? I know he's gonna get the holy site. I know he's gonna get extra housing, river goddess, and so on and so forth. But bro, that's a non-freshwater city. You just don't want to have that in your first ones. He even went choral music and stewardship. He did not go for feed the world or something like that he would get a higher population. Yes, he's getting more food from the holy site. Anyway, does he have something like... no, he doesn't. What was it? There was a city-state that gave Mohenjo-Daro, right? Mohenjo-Daro? No, there's no Mohenjo-Daro here. Okay. On the Gaul, on the Gallic side, we do have him on 4 cities. He's gonna get his 5th one soon, and looks like he's working those extra oppidums coming up to the south of Tervana and Duatuca. Wait a second, is this from... this is from Durecorteron. Okay. He's getting his Governor Plaza here, working on internals, and of course he does have very good oppidums at the moment with a +3, with a +4, and another +4 here. He's gonna get a nice and juicy campus on that copper tile, and of course more oppidums are gonna come online here from the east on Noviodunum. Also 2 turns away from finishing Hanging Gardens in the city of Dirvodorum, working on Audience Chamber coming up from Aduatuca. Okay, looks like he's not... I gotta say, yes, he did get fertility rights, but it doesn't look like he's getting a lot of food from it. He mainly looks like he got it just for the sake of having an extra builder and maybe some food points. So for example, this one on Durecorteron on the cattle tile, he's getting 4 food city center. That is amazing, right? And he's getting like more cattle, but other than that, it's just not that great. With Pen, Brush and Voice though, he's managing to get 30 culture a turn, and he does have 12 science. Can definitely use the next population level so he can place some campuses down and maybe 1 or 2 commercials, because his gold generation is just not going to be that great. We do have next up Poland to talk about. He is already settling a city right in the face of Khmer, and he is not giving up on putting as much pressure on Khmer as possible on those cities. It does look like, yes, look at that, the Khmerian archer managed to scare away the Polish warriors that were eating the bananas. Man, no banana for you. Poland, go back into your territory. No, shoo. We got 6 turns for Warsaw Shrine finishing up here, and it looks like Poland is going to go for Temple of Artemis from his capital. I don't like that he's getting a lot of faith from his territory here, and Hermione did go for a monumentality golden age. She's generating 39 faith a turn, a very good amount coming up from the beginning of this game. He's also getting a few more builders with that faith, probably bought some of them with settlers, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna start to improve his land very quickly here. He's also getting economic zone with China from the beginning of the game. Both of them are actually working in externals here, and of course we're going to need to see what the economy will look like in the mid game. That's where the power starts. These colors are so similar. Which ones? You mean the red, the purple, whatever this is, magenta, and then the other red? Yeah, dark red, white, light red, and so on. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we'll see. Let's take a look on the last three actually. We do have Rome coming up with the 4th series. I was expecting a lot more series from him. He's just gonna put another one here to the east of Ravenna, and would have definitely hoped he's gonna get at least one more to the south of Rome. Not amazing land, but again can be worked. So for example, put a city on the 1-1 here, worked at the truffle, worked at turtle tile, fish tiles, and of course the 1-3s could have worked. Oh, anyway, he does have commercials coming off from his side. He's getting a decent amount of points, 3.4, just as Cree on 3.4, and China is on 3.4. They just got them a little faster. We do have him with a pen, brush and voice golden age, and quite a few markets coming out in the next turns, getting those traders to work between his cities, and of course the Magna City is going to be quite important. That's his production, that's his food right there. 12 science and 25 culture, but he does have 37 gold a turn, a very good result here. We do have also coming up next Kublai Khan China with on the other side of Rome. He's going to be on the west side. He does have settlers coming out. He did manage to get 4 cities, and now he's going to get 1, 2, 3 more settlers out. So that's a total of 7 that he will put on the coast here, and of course try to expand as much as possible. Looks like, yeah, there we go. He has another one here towards Granada. Could take over Granada as a city state anyway, and of course get another city to work. Audience chamber coming out from Beijing. He is on 14 science, 32 culture. Actually, as you can see, is much better than Rome's, and he does have pen, brush and voice golden age just like Rome. Even the gold is a little better than Rome's tempo. It's on 39 and not 37. Close, you know, but yeah, a bit better. Next up we got Portouss on Japan. He's gonna get his shipbuilding, and I still see military training tradition actually. He's on pen, Russian voice golden age on 4 cities, soon to be 5 cities. He is gonna put that city right next to Galapagos, where he is gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coastal tiles to improve with extra science. Even the turtles will get him that nice and juicy extra science, and the production from God of the Sea. That is quite impressive over there. I thought that was Poland Archer until you pointed out it was Khmer. Oh, okay, I see the confusion there. I see the confusion. Also, little yields check is possible. Perfect timing. Yeah, yeah. I'm going through the yields. Yes, we do have, of course, Portouss with a lot less culture and science than his allies. Even if he is an pen, brush and voice golden age, he did not build that many. Actually, no, he opened up with Magnus first. That's why. He opened up with Magnus first. He doesn't have his Moksha yet settled, and he didn't have that many districts built. He will build it now, and he did move Magnus in the city of Tokyo, where he is building his government plaza and the audience chamber in it. I'm a bit surprised, but at the same time I like what's happening here. He's using the government plaza to increase the yields of his campus, and of course that's going to be a +3, and soon to be a +4 when he's going to get another one over here, another campus from Fukuoka. Actually, that's a very good question. Is that going to be a theater square, an industrial zone, or a campus? Because definitely Fukuoka can place other 2 good campuses in other locations. So for example, this would be a +4 on the 2-1, 2 mountain tiles, 2 rainforest tiles, and of course the city center. So it feels like we're going to need to take a look here how Japan is going to get his points of science and culture. There's also a bit of a problem for Japan, and that's called Spain. Spain is starting to get his economy going. He's starting to get that production going on 46, and you do see he did manage to acquire the Zangi Dangxia tile. He's starting to get those points, but it is too late, unfortunately. Oh my god. Well, at least he may get something like Coleus over here. He may get a great general because he's doing those 2 points, and nobody else does have an encampment down. I think China is doing a project just for the sake of doing a project. Give me a second. Okay, we do have more markets coming up from China. Getting those merchants, or I should say extra traders, is going to be extremely important. One of the main bonuses of Kublai China, let me actually put it up on the screen here, is that extra science and the extra culture per international trade route. If you do manage to get those, a lot of them towards ally, it is going to be quite nice. You can of course increase them with Wieselbanken and alliances and so on. Klerlan here is going to definitely prefer to go externals for quite some time. We do need to also take a look at how Poland is going to try to get his development. Usually you do see some early theater squares coming out from Poland, so he can get a lot of culture fast. One of the reasons he did manage to get lay ministry at the beginning, so he gets more culture from each of that. And finally, we do have him putting down a Gavron Plaza. Looks like he's also going to try to go for something like Colosseum Chop here in the city of Wroclaw. Is it going to be good though? Well, I remember, yes, I distinctly remember Portouss telling us any Colosseum is a good Colosseum. It doesn't matter, Colosseum is Colosseum, you know, like it doesn't matter if it hits multiple cities, a Colosseum is a Colosseum. We don't need, well, as much as I understand that, sometimes of course there are degrees of Colosseums. There are definitely Colosseums that you would really need to build, while there are Colosseums that do you really want to build them instead of anything else, you know? Like, we're gonna need to check that out. A bit of a problem here for him is definitely the food situation. He's gonna need to get a lot more food going in these eastern settles. And you can see Gdansk, for example, Beli is getting his second pop there. Krakow is on 5th pop, while Wroclaw is on 2, and that's a grassland city to the north there. He's going to need to make this work somehow. Now, I don't think he actually discovered iron working by the looks of it. Oh no, bronze working, sorry, bronze working. Oh my god, he's going to discover. Oh, he's going to be so mad. I want to see picture. Can some, oh my god, if this was the land, you know, we have the land, the CivFR land, maybe some French is here in the channel. Can I, hear me out guys, hear me out, man. Even if you have like a phone, the second you see something like this happening, this is the moment you want to take a picture, you know, like it, or a short movie, like 5-second movie of the prayer playing it. Can you imagine setting up everything for an awesome theater square? And then a resource pops up and you can't place it anymore. You're like, what? You're like, what the F, bro? What the F? Don't do this to me. No, you can't do this to me. Hey, yeah, exactly. How Khmer has 40 science. Let's actually check it out here. We do have Khmer on indeed 40 science and 26 culture. He's getting horses to punch at Polish cities. And let's see, we do have McBeton getting his campuses going. He did manage to well, he did manage to get a few great scientist points at 3.4. He did also get his library, and let me actually take a look. How many cities does he have influence in? Who is that? That is McBeton. We got him here. Yeah, McBeton has one. Let's see here. McBeton has another one. Bologna. McBeton has 5, so he has Bologna. Very nice. And no Anshan. Okay, so he has points in 3 city-states, at least 1 point. That's going to give that single library a very, very good stats to work with. He also has a very good stats to begin with on that geothermal. That's a +4, and you can see he's chopping out his process as soon as possible. Now I think that's actually his only one. He did open up with Pingala from the beginning from Vimayapura, so only that city, Vimayapura, is on 22.5 science. That's half his empire science. Science religion, yes, he did get also stewardship, getting his campuses an extra +2 science, and the commercial hubs an extra +2 science, but that's only +2 science yet, right? He needs another one. He's gonna get this one, a +5 campus. And we do need to see if Khmer over here is going to be successful in taking any of the cities. No army from Hermione. There's just one single archer, and that archer is actually standing in the march tile. Man, have you guys seen the movie Prey? This is exactly how this looks. Like these guys are the how to say, the ancient ones. You know, the ones that are sitting over there with sticks and stones and so on. And the horses are the aliens, is the predator, and they're just fighting, going for them in the march tiles to take out the archers. Oh man, even across the river, bro, that archer is doomed. That archer is not gonna have a chance. That's just, oh man. We're gonna need to see how McBeton is gonna try to force his way into the Polish cities and try to get as many benefits as possible from that aggression. Oh no! Big boo boo, big boo boo. Does it show? I think it no, it doesn't show. Oh my god, it doesn't show. That I actually dropped some coffee on me. Oh no, big boo boo. Poland's Lodz is sitting on a +6 campus. Is a movie archers. Yeah. In movie archers win? No, they don't. What do you mean they win? They die. Almost all of them, except the chick. Right? That's the only one that survives. The chick. Is there a chick here? I don't think there's a chick. Is there a chick here? No, it died. You see? It died. Novak, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Oh, we got all of the Ornithorynques over here looking at their academy boys, trying to figure out who's gonna win this. And of course we're gonna need to take a look how McBeton is gonna pressure Hermione. This is the trial over here. We got the trial going on. This is the rite of passage for McBeton. Is he gonna take out Hermione? Faith on Polish tiles from Earth Goddess? Yes, yes. From what is the faith? We do have Earth Goddess. Yes, indeed. Earth Goddess. You do get the extra faith from each of the Charming and how to say, breathtaking appeal pantheons. Tiles, not pantheons, tiles. I was thinking in my mind if I should go and switch my shirt because coffee. Anyway, that's a BBG change. I honestly, I'm not sure. Was that a BBG change or was that from Finaxis? I'm not sure. Anyway, it looks like Hermione here is gonna need to get more horses out. He doesn't have a road towards the city of Lodz, so that is still in danger. Oh, Hermione's archer did retreat back on the, like really, back on the rice tile. You couldn't do anywhere else other than the rice tile. Well, okay, I'll take that, you know, I'm coming with a warrior going against that city, and of course, it does look like Hermione is gonna put some more warriors there in the front line. McBeton does have his pick of the litter. He can go against multiple tiles, multiple choices here. First go against the archer, go against the warrior, take out city, and so on and so forth. I would have expected him to go for a few more units. Instead, he is trying to build and get another expansion phase going from Lingapura and Gorton Vimayapura. He has a decent amount of settlers coming out. He's also having a bit of an issue with his economy. It's good that Naopil's economy, Philou's is getting higher and higher, and as you can see, we do have also a Temenaki coming up from Valladolid city, the Spanish city. Wait a second, Philou put a city so he can trade with Spain. Very interesting choice over here. I'm pretty sure Spain at the beginning of the game would definitely want to trade internally for that extra production, extra food, while I would also assume that of Cree, they would want to trade internally as much as possible, especially with the extra pastures that he has to benefit from. Wait, he didn't improve them? He only has 2 of them? Ah, man, you're losing on so much gold right now. We do have also Philou going against the north. He could try to poke in Japan, but I would actually assume Japan is gonna get sometimes at some point a samurai and just plug the choke entirely. That's gonna be an undefeatable unit over there in Yokohama's borders. He just needs to sit on that 2-2 rainforest, and that's it. The samurai is just gonna be much powerful than anything else that he gets to shoot at. Portouss is starting to get his campuses going, and yes, he did actually put one to the north here. It's going to be another +3. He's getting his libraries, and I do want to check. Okay, Khmer is probably going to be the one who's going to get Hypatia. He does have a decent amount of galleys. His focus will actually be Spain and getting to cartography, not actually getting to defend on the land and or attack on the land. Cree over here might be in trouble for this. He's needing to get commercials going, and you can see also Rome is contesting these great merchants. We got Marco Polo coming up in the next few turns with 9.2 great merchant points on Rome. China is on 6.9. We got Spain on 2, Cree on 4.6, where he's getting his projects. Very late projects actually. Rome, I think, will have it anyway. Like, that's, yeah, Rome will have it anyway. That's a project coming up in 2 turns. Yeah, with a lot more great merchant points per turn, that should be more than enough. There are the pink ones. Yes, the platypuses. Yes. 0 production city, traffic city. Wait, what are you talking about? Capybaras over platypuses? I don't know about that, man. And the capybaras, have you seen the capybaras bite? Oh my god, they have such a strong bite. They are the pink, not the same team. Wait, I would say capybara and platypuses live in harmony, especially with the pink ones. I like them. Okay. Oh, what's happening here? So an archer. Wait, that archer didn't die? How did it not die? And it looks like Poland is trying to defend his multiple cities here. Warsaw is gonna get attacked. Okay, McBeton is trying to be as much of a nuisance as possible. He's not actually going for the cities, and Hermione did manage to get a decent amount of units to defend over here. Looks like he's also gonna take out one of the horses of Khmer. 2 of the horses? No, the second one is gonna survive, well, just for one more turn. Why attack with the warrior, bro? Come on, bro. Like, that was unnecessary. That was uncalled for. Like, really, this was uncalled for. This is like, you know what? This is like in football when you see the enemy team has the ball, so you lost the ball. Like, you're on the offensive, you lost the ball, and then everybody goes back into their own, into your field. Like, you know how they start running for the defense, to reposition themselves and so on, and somebody just tries to tackle somebody else without the ball. This is exactly this, you know, like this is not necessary, bro. Like, why would you attack that guy? Like, even so much strength on that horse. Yes, he's in a. Oh my god. Okay, sure, it happened. Hermione did get the upper hand over here, and it looks like McBeton is gonna lose both of his units. He had a chance on the warrior. The chance could have survived. But now he's not. Or a headshot. 2060 so far. What is this? Visible confusion. Yeah, visible confusion. We got Gaul over here coming up with those Opidums. He's starting to generate a lot of great engineer points. Yeah, on 4.6. He just recruited one. That's why he didn't have any more. James of St. George. We do have him getting his builders out. Definitely needs a lot more population, and I would really recommend improving his wheat tile there. Maybe get some farms going between Tarvana and Aduatuca. Fishing up Oracle in 2 turns from Tervana, where he also has Governor Pingala. We do have him with Theater Square coming up in the south here, and we do have him with a wonder coming up from Divo Durum. Okay, Dura Cortano builder. Okay, etc. coming up here. Gonna get here. Okay. And gonna get to improve some more of his styles. I really like that he actually expanded quite a bit. I do want to check his production though. Now this is a good goal. This is a nice goal. This is a productive goal. This is the goal of the goals here. We got him on 109 production, 1045. He's the most productive in the game. Okay, he did it. He did it, boys. He's getting there. We got also Philou on 105. Looks like they are the both civilizations coming up from Ornithorynques Academy that did manage to go over the 100 production mark. Now they also have across the board more more science coming up over their opponents, 42, 51, 39, and 28, while on their opponents we got 21, 20, 26, and 46. I do also want to point out, of course, we do need to see how Khmer is going to deal with Poland, because yes, Khmer actually got a few units, tried to punch Poland in the face. Unfortunately, he got knocked back in the face, and now we do need to see him use that expansion phase that he was getting earlier to get those settlers out from Angorton, Vimayapura, from Lingapura, get them in their settled locations so he can put more cities down. Unfortunately, I think one of his settlers is missing. He only made 2 of them. Yeah, only made 2 of them. Oh, he doesn't have that many cities to go for, right? Maybe he tried to put one here but couldn't. No. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Valladolid is coming up with those extra points of production and extra points of science. Looks like he has 3 of them, and I do see we do have a builder coming out from Valladolid. I do see he also has put down a lot of these campus. There's a +8 campus coming out from Valladolid. He does need to get one from Valencia. Oh no, he did get one. That's a +6 turned into a +5, and he put one from Cordoba. Yeah, that's from Cordoba, another +3 here. Interesting that he put it here and not on the copper tile. I would have imagined he is going to want to do that, but oh well, it's fine. And of course, we do need to see Madrid coming up with the boats. He's getting the galleys out. He is trying to also get buttress as soon as possible. I see Japan is on the same level of science, but a little behind when we're talking about the buttress here. I would actually assume Hojo Dokumin is going to be in a much better position to handle the next part of the war here on the naval war, just because of that ability of his to get so much culture. 51 culture a turn. He did get one single, look at that, he just got one single theater square and he's getting so much out of it. With Moksha capital instead of Magnus capital, he's getting a lot of a lot of culture out of it. I'm really curious how Madrid did not grow that fast. What is he doing here? Why is he not growing? Hey Mithro, hello there sir, good evening, how's the game? It's going bro. Also Khmer will die from Poland, true story. That might happen, that actually might happen. I'm very concerned about McBeton here. He has the better stats, but it doesn't look like Hermione is gonna let it go. Madrid got volcanoed. I think it's 2 tiles away. I don't think you get population loss if it's 2 tiles away, if I'm not mistaken. You need to be right next to it to get a population loss. Where? Oh, he's getting another one here. Okay, I like the Diplo quarter. Oh my god, look at this campus over here, the +4 next to Yokohama. And he's getting so much science. Look at these stars. This is, guys, this is the best Galapagos Islands that I have ever seen. And honestly, you should clip this. Like this, you're not gonna see, this is like the unicorn of Civ. You're not gonna see this that much that in the games, honestly. How amazing, right? Old Triangle, good evening sir, hello. If only he had Auckland yet. Yeah, if only. I think he does. Isn't it Naopil? No, that's actually Philip II. Yeah, if only he had Auckland as well. Can you imagine Galapagos Islands? Oh, Minato Namikaze, why is Pingala somewhere else? You mean why is it in Fukuoka, not in Yokohama? It took a while to actually get to Yokohama. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Trojan Man 25, hello. Good evening, sir. Hello there. We need to see Halicarnassus with that Galapagos. Oh my god, yes. Galapagos. Okay, well, let's see harbor shipping projects coming out from Spain. They will probably be fighting each other for these admirals. You see they passed them, and China is going to need to discover one of them. 2.3 great admiral points per turn from him, while Japan has 8 and Spain has 7. Both of them are going to need to do projects for the next ones, and I'm pretty sure they're going to try to recruit and of course fight for Rahendra Kola, the fleet admiral Gaius Duilius, for one of those Renaissance bonus as well, admirals. Also,
Cheers to a good game.
hey Trojan, thank you so much for the prime, much appreciated, sir. Oh my god, 9 months, thank you so much, sir. Vugoros, good evening, good evening. Spain is in so OP spawn that even if he is going heavy naval, he will not be IRL. Yeah, I think if Japan over here is in a very good position coming out of against this with a lot of population, with a lot of science, Galapagos helps him out enormously, and Naopil will need to double time this. I am a bit concerned about the lack of culture here on Naopil. Very, very concerned actually. He's not going to get to his mercenaries, and they don't seem to have a lot of gold between them. You can see in the yield stat, this is the yield stat, by the way. Do you see this happening? 100 and 178. This is gold per turn from Fantomas. So even if we did have from the beginning a bit more science, a bit more culture coming up from the boys here of Ornithorynques Academies, looks like Fantomas is coming in the medieval era with a much better bonuses, and they're gonna try to overtake their opponents here by seeming a little bit better. That gold will definitely buy a few boats. Yeah, that's enough gold per turn, like to buy a caravel. To upgrade the caravel each turn. Platypus speak to Civs that steal all your gold. Yeah, well, what can I say? Yeah, we don't need to see China over here. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, they coupled the economy. The explosion is happening. We got so many traders. Oh my god, China, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 external traders going on the seas, on the open seas against towards Rome. Actually, we got Rome finishing up that audience chamber, and he has commercials everywhere. Very good capital. Unfortunately, he's not that big in population, so he's definitely gonna get the support from that audience chamber to finish it. We do need to also take a look if they are managing to get the points for the next turn. We got 7 more turns until the next one, and it looks like Spain is in deep trouble here. He's getting a lot of boats out, so he can possibly upgrade, but again, he needs the bonus points. He needs somehow to get the bonus points. Yeah, we do have, as you can see over here, also McBeton managing to get 64 out of 59. It looks like he is getting under attack here by Poland. Doesn't quite yet have his Grandmaster Chapel built in his government plaza, so he cannot buy out units with faith. And these horses are gonna pillage. They're gonna light on fire those mines over here of his. Gonna get the gold and gonna get his how to say, his attack back. Oh, we got anonymous gifter dropping 5 gifted subs. Oh my god, thank you so much, sir. We got Zril, we got Varso Schlange, we got Lachtaman, Torterable 4, and Oransi. Hello, welcome guys, welcome to the Dreamers. How is Spain so low culture? That is a very good question. I don't know what happened here. I don't think he built his monuments. Like, if you ask me, I don't think he built all of his monuments. But now he did? Like, what is happening? He's only on 22 culture. Oh, he went free inquiry. No. That's the culture difference. He went free inquiry. Commander King is correct. He went. Oh my god. Oh. And this is against Japan that had such an amazing Galapagos and an extremely good setup with campuses. He did get his pen, brush, and voice, and look at him booming. He has more science, he has more culture, triple the amount of culture of Spain over here, and he's starting to get the boats. 3 turns away from getting cartography, 1 turn away from getting a divine right. We do need to see Portouss over here try to smash through his opponent's boats as soon as possible. There is a problem though. Admirals. What is gonna happen with the admirals if they don't get the admirals? If Spain doesn't get the admiral, there is an advantage on Japan. He does get that extra +5 when he's fighting in the shallow water tiles, and of course, as you can see, he already has his military alliance. He could start smashing even with his galleys against the galleys of the normal galleys of Spain without that much of a problem. Spain is already Irel and Japan didn't even attack him yet. Well, I don't know about Irel, but he's definitely in a problem. Sorry, I'm trying to put my my foot underneath my other foot, and it's well, I'm causing issues over here, big issues. 5 turns for Grandmaster Chapel to come online. We do have McBeton getting a few of these dome rays out, and of course you can see Poland is trying to defend himself, blocking the tiles towards his other parts of the land, and there is enough strength on the city of Yasudarapura to defend against the horses. We do need to see how Poland is going to manage to get those, or how fast Poland is going to manage to get those oh my god, wing hussars. We do have him on 33 science and 55 culture, and I do see Colosseum coming. He did manage to build that Colosseum, putting down more theater squares here, and trying to get that culture going. 74 faith at 10, 76 production. The wing hussars do come on the civic tree when he does open up theocracy on Reformed Church. It's gonna take quite some time to get there, and of course if you look at the tech side here, he's barely at feudalism, going probably for mercenaries. In the era score tab, we do have 6 more turns until the next era, or I should say soon 5 more turns, and we do have quite a few of them getting there. Philou does need 2 more points on Poundmaker, and you can see Poundmaker is also trying to get production points. This is a very early industrial zone. I do like his setup though. He's gonna use his aqueducts between the city of Mikisivoacik and Ahtakakup to increase the yields of these industrial zones, and they're gonna get quite strong. Wait, what? Hello? Oh my god, hello? We got Mitra attacking Cree. Oh, did he get a builder? I think he got a builder. What's happening? Oh, Pharaxis crash. Oh, really? Is it because of Mitra being so big? We got a quick pause. You know what? I'm gonna take this time to actually change my my t-shirt. Give me a sec. Give me a minute here. So fresh, so clean. Mitra strong indeed. Spain is often a gold pick. It can be hard when you both have to naval and gold though. Yeah. Sometimes they do go hand in hand though, the gold with the naval. Yeah, but even if Spain had internals here, he would have... oh, there we go. You would have 120 gold per turn, which is still like 3 times lower than Fantomas. Yeah. Tirem? Getting back? No? Where is Tirem? The great Tirem? Emergency sub maybe? No? Oh, he's in the channel, so he's getting there. I don't know exactly what's taking so long to connect, but maybe it's he wanted to restart his Steam or something. It is Tuesday though, so there might be some Steam updates somewhere in the world, unfortunately. Guessing when there is no trading post or roads yet. Oh, they're asking for a relobby. Okay. Tirem cannot enter. That's the problem. Okay. Okay, getting in. Ooh, I was the first one in the lobby. Yeah. Oh, did you guys see? There is a game. Oh my god, how do you call it? Really? Totally forgot what it's called. With the robots, with the story, with the robots, with the RPG kind of style. What is this? How am I being so distracted today that I don't remember what I actually asked, what I was watching yesterday? Really? I can watch my watch history. What do you guys know? Wait. History. Oh yeah, Detroit Become Human. Have you guys seen it's discounted right now? No, Detroit Become Human. It's an amazing game. I didn't get to play it yet, but I'm thinking of getting it and spend a few hours. My only problem is, am I gonna spend too much time on it? Like, am I gonna have time for everything else? You know? Wait, did Westward make a game? Wasn't that a movie? Just gonna back out really quickly and reconnect to make sure. It's a great game, but I struggle to fit in with everything else. To fit it in. Wait, really? So it's like you need to stay in there, right? To be a part of that story for a longer time. to actually grasp it. I had the same problem with the Subnautica. You can't really put it off. Like you can't play in like 30 minutes bursts or like 1 hour bursts. You need to play it. You need to spend hours on it. You need to go through the storyline and figure out what to do and plan and stuff like that and keep going. The same how to say, I kind of have the same impression about this one. You need to be there in the story, so it like it has like a continuous effect on you, and you remember the details and you keep on going. Legend of Keeper was on discount, really nice, but for a strategic nerd like me. Okay. I don't know about Legend of the Keeper. What is Legend of Keeper? Oh, Legend of Keepers. Career of a dungeon manager. Wow, dungeon manager. Okay. You put your defense up like pieces and the heroes attack you. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to watch some let's plays about it. Come on, what's happening here? Oh, he's restarting his PC, Hermione. Okay, there we go. Asuna Tsukasa. Huh. Is that... Well, they're heading up and we're going in. We're going back in. Not much left of 2022. How was your year? You had your birthday too, so good time to summarize. Well, I guess it's my birthday today as well, because it's St. Michael's. But yeah, interesting year, very interesting year actually. If I would have to summarize, I had a lot more experiences than last year, because I did get to, for example, meet everybody in Spain. Wow, in France. I need to get to Spain also. All of the amazing French players coming out from CivFR community. I did also get to visit the city of Lyon, which was so cool. I can't wait to go for another one. I do want to sample a few more of those restaurants over there and see what they have, how they do, what they do. I don't know why. I guess now I'm gonna have more time, because I already saw a big part of the city. It's a big city. You got a lot to see, you know, like even if you just stroll down, you get a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to see. Went to Germany, which was again amazing. Got to spend some time in Hamburg with a lot of the Civilization fans from there and the players, and I did meet new also people that I didn't knew existed before. Amazing. Did get to see Hamburg as a city. Was the first one to go there, and got to experience even their club scene, which was something different than, for example, in Lyon. Lyon didn't really have a club scene, not compared to Hamburg, not in the least. And then first time going for TwitchCon. Oh my god, first time going for TwitchCon. It was such an experience. I couldn't believe my eyes when I was standing in line over there with like thousands, and I'm not making this up, guys, thousands of people in front of me sneaking in to just get into the entrance and get their badges. So not even get in, just get their badges. The first day was get a badge day, and you just stood in line to get a badge. You were saying your name, you got a badge. You were saying your name, you got a badge. It was like they split us up in like viewers, affiliates, partners, and so on and so forth. And oh my god, spent like a few hours over there. Met new streamers, met new people. Got to meet Potato McWhiskey over there. Such a cool guy. And we did also. Got to meet other Greenzer, for example. He was with him, and a few more YouTubers. It was quite an experience. Ux are telling me to come to Tbilisi for the clubs. Ooh, interesting. What is? I need to check them out. Definitely, I'm gonna need to check them out. Do you know, by the way, there's gonna be I understand they're gonna organize a ferry from Bucharest, not from Bucharest, sorry, from Constanța, from our ports to directly to Georgia. So maybe that, that's definitely a thing over there. We could do that direct line between Georgia and Romania. Let's go. There still are a lot of things that would happen, I gotta say, on this year. So the CivGive, can't wait for it. The CWC group stage, which again we're gonna need to work and give our hearts off to make it shine. We do need to see a lot of stuff happening in the next few weeks until Christmas. There's still a lot of work to be done in this period. Also, let's come back to the game here. We do have the players starting to get their caravels. This is 5 turns away from getting the medieval era, and I think it was a bit too early. Asuna Tsunaka here with of course Naopil actually on Spain. He did Naopil with 54 science and 30 culture. He did get his caravels way before Japan, but at the same time Japan has a lot of science, and I think he's putting off upgrading his caravels so he can get more of them. And I say that and I can't see him get more of them, and I'm like, bro, you really need to get those going. If you're gonna get punished over here, these caravels are gonna be nasty. We do have, of course, harbor shipping projects coming out from both of them. They're trying to get as many points until somebody opens these guys up. I think we did have one of them picked up. Didn't we have one of them picked up, or did he get passed? Oh yeah, there we go. So China did pick one up. Somebody's here at the buttons that didn't pass. It's either Japan or Spain. They need to pick or pass. German climbing is indeed a phenomenon. Swedes traveled there for it too, either Germany or maybe the Netherlands, for electronic music scene. I mean, in Bucharest we have a very strong electronic scene as well, with quite a club scene, EDMs or the pop scene and stuff like that. That's like you find a lot of variety of clubs, and I guess I'm used to this. I didn't see how it is in other nations, and that was one of the things that I said, I might as well see how the differences are and so on and so forth. What are you doing for fun, in Netherlands though, we did spend a lot more time around the pubs rather than in the clubs. So like when we were just standing in front of somewhere like a pub and exchanging stories, opinions about stuff and stuff like that, rather than like talking. In the clubs you can't really talk because you're going there for dancing, for other, like having fun, getting your muscles worked rather than and of course your ears pop rather than talking. We do have Cordoba actually getting horses out, and looks like he's trying to get every little bit of advantage here of points. You can see he needs 11 more points to get for the golden age and only has 4 more turns to go for. McBeton did manage to get over. Looks like Philas is also over the necessary points. CANARD is 1 point away, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it. We do have him getting more campuses. He did recruit Isodor. Maybe he's gonna use Isodor to finish off Wonder faster and gonna get it like that. He also did manage to get Oracle from the city of Tervana, and he's on 11 great engineer points a turn, with Gaul coming up in the scientist screen with 8 great scientist points a turn. Very, very strong advantage. I can't say I see a Wonder though. What is he gonna use Isodor for? Maybe Isodor is best used for something like Forbidden City in his capital, and that would be quite interesting. We do have Asuna on 58 out of 56. He's gonna get his golden age here. He did manage to put down encampments. He's getting more theater squares for that extra culture and getting amphitheaters. He also will get the next raid writer by the looks of it. He's on 27.4 points out of 30 and working on a Grandmaster Chapel from his capital city. I am curious, but I think in this next era he's gonna go for a pen brush and voice. He's gonna explode in the culture, and then he's gonna use that extra momentum the pen brush and voice is gonna get him to bank on the faith, use the culture into his Reformed Church discovery, and put those wing hussars to work against Khmer. It doesn't look like Khmer will be ready for this. Even if he does have 97 faith a turn, he's already minus with minus 11 gold a turn, and if he did have a serious advantage when it comes to the science and the culture, but if he doesn't get to men-at-arms, pike in shots, oh my god, that's gonna be a problem. These Polish wing hussars are gonna eat through Khmerian defenses extremely quickly. The best part of Tbilisi Techno stage is the crowd. 100% interesting. Yeah. I'm much more of a sit and talk guy. Give me a 3-piece jazz band and a reasonable sound level and a table full of friends any day. Yeah, I mean, both are good, right? There's a moment in which the alcohol is a bit too much, so you rather hear music than actually talk. Yeah, you can do both, you know. Yeah, when I was younger, I liked rocking out and dancing hard, but now I'm about the friends and the wine. I do agree. Like I like both stuff, both things over there. The thing is, I also do music, so I like getting the experience from hearing music from the new DJs, hearing the scene, what's playing, and so on and so forth. That's one of the things that I can use to improve my own music. Yeah, so how fast? So let's see. Gaul's coming up in 2 turns from Poland. Okay, interesting. In that score screen, looks like Rome did manage to go over. We got Klerlan over. Looks like we got also Portouss managing to get that golden range, 52 out of 51. He did also open up his cannibals, and now Spain did notice this with the vision of Cree, and look at that, Japan just put one of those samurais in the front, and he is impenetrable. We do have Yokohama city, with a samurai defense here that can actually push out of his position. Japan did start to get his cannibals going, and I'm pretty sure they're still fighting for those animals. Oh my god, again they're gonna give China another great animal. Okay, interesting. We do need to see if China is ever gonna be interested in actually getting some of this. I do notice he did manage to get Stonehenge here for a religion. Soon he's gonna activate it, and the moment looks like he is.
Love your work.
Fast Asher, thank you so much for the prime, and of course thank you so much for the kind words, sir. I'm gonna keep on going, see what we can do, see how we can improve, and of course I want to use this moment to give a big shout out to everybody, all of you that actually want to give us ideas on how to improve the CWC. It's more than welcome. Every idea is more than welcome. So if you want to hit me up on private, or you want to tell me on the stream or in the CWC feedback channels, wherever you want, just throw those ideas out there, and if we can implement them, we will implement them. Last idea, for example, was getting the winning screens on the CWC website, so everybody can see season 1, season 2, season 3, and so on and so forth, and we did get them up there. Hopefully with arrival of the database here, and of course the more seasons we do with the database online, we will have more stats for you. We're gonna see a lot of more details, and we can implement more for your viewing pleasure. Fire that Michael again. Oh wait, that oh, you wanna? Okay, I see how it is. Yeah. We got harbors coming up from Kyoto, harbor shipping projects, and it does seem like they locked the animals again. Now China will have the option of picking this, and we're gonna see who's gonna get the next great animals. So this is the next era, and actually no, in one turn it's gonna be the next era. So we still have an option for them to pick from the first ones. Maybe they want to go over them. Maybe they don't want to go through this line of great animals. And of course, with China getting a piece of Hanu the Navigator, he's gonna get a free melee unit with 2 movement, and then Japan and Spain will need to be careful on who's gonna pick what. It does look like, of course, Spain is also trying to get a few scouts here in the water, so he can increase the support bonus of his units. He's gonna be quite powerful over here to defend himself, and at the moment I don't see Japan managing to push through. Naopil isn't that far from getting his mercenaries, especially if Japan just take his good old time to push into Spain here. I'm pretty sure Spain will get to his mercenaries and start to fleet up his boats. Those are gonna be strong enough boats to trade with Japan here. If anyone has ideas how to improve Tirem announcements, tell me too. Yeah, plus. We do have holy sites coming up, more holy sites coming up from Khmer. He is gonna finish his Grandmaster Chapel and did put a few units right in the face of Poland. He's extremely aggressive, by the way. I'm not sure I am totally agreeing with this, because he's extremely aggressive, mostly because of the lack of a concentrated attack and the exchange of amenities. I would say not really exchange of amenities, but basically the war wariness. You keep shooting your opponents, you keep dying, you keep losing units, you keep exchanging. That's why I'm saying exchanging amenities, because war wariness takes a toll in your empire's happiness. If you keep on fighting, that's a bit of a problem, and losing and killing and so on and so forth, that's a bit of a problem. So he does need to be careful how he plans this out. Of course, I don't think Poland is that far away. 2 turns away from getting Reformed Church, 2 turns away from getting Grandmaster Chapel, and he does have 83 faith per turn. He will probably immediately put a lot of how do you call it? A lot of wing hussars in the build queues, and will try to go against Khmer over here with all his might and power. Trying to focus as much as possible on taking him down. If he does manage to push through Khmer, it's going to be an easy line towards Spain, and of course Spain being pressured on the coast by Japan is not going to go anywhere. We do have quite a bit of an empire here, also started up by CANARD. He is going to need... Did he get his golden? Oh, he got his golden. Okay, so let's see. We got Rome, we got the normal age coming up from Philip II. We got McBeton golden age. We're still waiting for him to pick a point. We got Philas on a pen, brush and voice golden age. Looks like CANARD is pen, brush and voice golden age. McBeton still needing to pay. He's thinking about how he's going to play this out, but I have a strong impression that he shouldn't pick second monumentality, because he's not going to get to use it. Doesn't have any more chops, doesn't get to improve that much, and I'm pretty sure he's going to need to spend a lot of faith into his army. So pen, brush and voice it is. Yeah, there we go. Jarwiga, pen, brush and voice. He's going to explode with the culture. Is going to get that extra gold per turn, and we do see Grandmaster Chapel finishing up next turn for his ability to buy the units with faith. We got Rome with pen, brush and voice golden age, and he does have 54 science with 96 culture. Klerlan 66 science with 103 culture as well on the Chinese Empire. Pen, brush and voice 2, 4, 6, 7 cities with such a massive economy between him and Rome. They are making an insane amount of gold. Then actually one of them, like Tirem, is making more than the enemy team combined. Wow. That's just one of them, and Klerlan is making as much gold as this as well. Wow, okay. Portouss did manage to get a free inquiry golden age in the second one. Interesting choice. Maybe he's trying to run for iron class. That may be a thing. Am I first or second? I'm second. Okay, let me go for this. Scouts. Hey, scouts. Okay, and this. Yeah, I don't think they want commercials. Yes. Okay, we can go that. Trade, right? That's the trade recon spec. Okay. It's fine. We're still balancing this out. Even if we didn't put in the same option, one go A, one go B, it's still fine. We don't need to actually put into the same option. No industrial CS is yes. How does Khmer defend the wing hussars? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I don't know. Second very great idea. Highlights clips video could run the team intro and highlights videos during inevitable crashes and dishings. Man, I would love that. Salmarion, I would love that. For 3 seasons now, we're looking for somebody that would want to get clips from the streams or from the POVs, like POVs and so on, that we can put into the channel. We try to give chances for the streamers, the viewers and so on, to put them over there so we can take them, clip them, put them back into a movie and get them out there. Unless there's somebody willing to parse through all of those movies, I don't know how we can get that going. It is an insanely good idea. I like it, but it needs to have somebody dedicated to it. Also, good evening, Salmarians. Good evening. I know it's a lot of more, but I would love a video introducing the teams where they are from, specialties, past success. Would be easier to pick a favorite to root for. Okay. Maybe we can get a template going for that. Okay, that's a very good idea also. Maybe we can get a template going for that. And something maybe without voice that would just run continuously in loop. Aster B, ZT Ben 94, good evening sir and welcome. Let me actually take a peek here. We do have them still trying to fight for these. Looks like they're picking them now. Oh my god, they're picking them now. Zengi got picked up by Spain. Looks like Himerios got picked up by Japan. Leif Erikson and Rahendra Kola is getting the extra sight on his boats and the extra +3 combat string for all naval units. He did also manage to get one that doesn't need to be activated here, Himerios. So very good trigger finger for Japan. He did wait quite a bit of time, and as you can see here, he's getting a fleet as well. He got Gaius Duilius. He is gonna try to go against Spain slowly. I have a distinct impression that he's going to need to go towards his frigates if he wants to actually take out the Spanish defenses, because there we go. Next turn we're going to have Naopil here get his mercenaries, and even though he doesn't have a lot of boats, he's going to have very strong ones. He's going to have fleet boats, fleet caravels on the west side on this wall of units, and unless we're going to see Japan over here getting his own fleets, he's going to need the support help of frigates to push through that. Also, Pooh would be cool. Yeah, definitely would be cool. I would love to volunteer, but my work schedule says no. Yeah, I know how it is, bro. I know how it is. My focus right now is as much as possible on the organization, on the administrative side of things, rather than on the creative side. We did have how to say, back before we did have I did try to get some of those for the group stage, like presentation for the group stage and so on. It's just right now I don't have the time to handle everything. I hope, this is my hope, at some point we're gonna get some sponsors and we're gonna get to develop a lot more around this, but at this point is I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I'm doing my best to create the infrastructure it needs, the website communication part, the administrative part to keep it simple as much as possible, the marketing side, the PR, as in we get the, as much as possible the graphics going, and needs to look cool, needs to look, I think vendable is the correct word, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a word in sellable, or I should say vendable. No, sellable. Anyway, needs to be something that a brand would like to get next to. We'll see. Marketable, yeah, that's a, yeah, marketable is also a word. Cat in the hat, peekaboo. No, not yet, not yet. No, it's not in the hat yet. No. Get some interns to do some work. I mean, all of us are basically interns here. Me, Apule, Salty, Wax, all of us are interns. CC Pyro, Ludicrous Man, Maru. We're doing our best. We're doing our best with the resources we have. I'm also trying to put as much that I get from the stream back into the communities. So my dream is to increase the price, for example, for this turnaround of the CWC from 350 that it was last year to last season to 500. We didn't advertise it yet because I'm a bit, how to say, I'm a bit worried that I'm not gonna get 500 to put aside. But if I can put 500, I'm gonna do it. You are already doing so much, and I'm grateful. I hope you find some more great interns. Thank you so much. Kind words, sir. Kind words. I do notice Spain did manage to get those fleets, and by the looks of it, Japan is not gonna get to push through those. You do see the 91 defense strength with the plus 12 support bonus on these boats. Japan does have a serious issue, even if he does have those amulets and so on and so forth, and the advantages. He's gonna need to get these frigates out, and he's preparing them in the city of Yokohama. I do notice also Rome did manage to push out of that side, and I do see Rome is starting to get a few units. The sim of Rome does look like he's starting to focus on the production a decent amount with 61 science and 109 culture. He does have very good gold production on 242, and his production is something that you would definitely want. 189 production, 1059. I do also notice we got the Polish wing hussars coming out of the cities here, and Poland is starting to pre-build them. We got quite a few heavy chariots coming out from the cities being bought. He sent away his, what do you need? Iron, I believe, for the wing hussars. Let me actually double check, but I think it's iron. Yeah, you do need iron, so he's giving away his iron and then getting a lot of heavy chariots so he can upgrade. We're gonna see a very, very fast army coming out from his side, and the only I would say unit that can stop these guys is gonna be the Piking shot, and not only the Piking shot, but he also needs a general for it and so on and so forth. Now Poland did manage to push a little bit Khmer back to his territory, and we do have Poland getting a lot of science and a lot of culture now with Penbash and Voice, trying to go for Mahabodhi Temple from the city of Krakow, and keeps on buying these heavy chariots from most of his cities. He does have 113 faith to work with, and it does look like it's going to take some time until he's going to get his encampments going, so he can actually recruit one of the generals for the Polish Wing Hussars. Oh my god, wait, is it a Renaissance? It's a Renaissance, right? It's not industrial. I think the Wing Hussar is a Renaissance unit. Yeah, Renaissance. So the next one is the, oh my god, is the good one. Medieval Renaissance. Ethelfred is gonna come out onto the scene, and he's gonna make these Wing Hussars shine. He's gonna make them fly, bro. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting there. There's of course also the need, so Japan gets his frigates, and at the same time the niter. And looking at the text screen here, we don't have him generating any niter yet, but we do have Kublai Khan China managing to generate some niter on his side. He's also creeping closer to the Gauls towards the northwest, and he might actually put some army to work there towards the northwest, getting those cities out, getting the science, getting the culture. CANARD did arrive at 114 science with 106 culture, and definitely will have the incentive for going for more science here, and I do see him getting the Bannex. You are right about frigates. Japan casually 120 science while naval offensive. Yeah, I think we're gonna see them really quickly here. It's more about how to say, it's more about the niter than anything else. In the World Congress, we did have industrial city states do not provide unique unit bonus. Looks like -5 on the melee. Okay. Was that Cree worried about samurais, maybe? And of course legions, maybe? The legions are quite weak now. Very weak, actually. Okay, and the last one is Tirem, and that it's Rome getting 2 diplo points. Okay, let's see what's happening here. What's the damage count? Oof, that's a tough one. That is a tough cookie to crack, bro. Pikemen -5. Pikemen are not melee. They are anti-cav units, so they don't get the -5. That was a good choice. If they would have gone for the -5 anti-cavs, yeah, I definitely would agree with it. Also, I would argue that a celebrity match of sorts as a fundraiser would be a smart idea. Recruit some YouTube, Twitch personalities and have a fun match for donations. Proceeds to go to the internet and/or tournament. I did set up, but again didn't advertise because there is a bit of an issue with how you pay the taxes on the prizes, and it's a big mess when it comes to international taxes. Thundorios. I did already set up like a bank account and a donation page for PayPal and so on and so forth. I just again didn't advertise it. This was set up at the beginning of last season, but unfortunately when I went in and looked at the laws and how to pay the taxes, it was a bit of a bit of a mess. So there's a chance that we might actually get more than quite a big chance, right? More than a certain amount that makes everything go wild in the taxes. It's you don't like you have to check everyone's taxes from their own cities, and it's so hard to get the information from the internet. Does Poland have a general? I think he just recruited one. Poland. I know he was getting the points. I don't know if he passed it. No, he's okay. There we go. He's gonna need to recruit it. He's 59.9 points out of 60. Just needs one more turn and he's gonna get a general. He did also start to improve a decent amount of Wing Hussars here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and you can see the one that's leading the charge over here, it doesn't have doesn't yet have all of his bonus points, and he's still very strong going against the Khmerian units. I can only imagine when more Polish wing hussars are gonna appear next to him. The dome rays are just not gonna be the unit to defend against these. Look at that, 73 against the 60 of the dome ray is just not gonna be enough. We do need to see. Okay, there we go. Poland getting more of this. He did recruit the Great General. He's gonna probably flip it in Lodz and gonna use that city to keep on moving. That's the fastest route to the front line for the general. Of course, doesn't need to go through that many forests or hills. He just gets a direct line. Add an account. I know, right? And immediately you get like so many things happening. Yeah, I don't know. At some point, I'm just gonna do it. It's there. More campuses coming up from Lodz, Spearman coming up from Poznan. I don't know why this is happening. We do have China going to the north of Roklo, and he's gonna get a city right in the face of Gaul. Oh my god, did he blot? Oh, look at CANARD. He was trying to get a city here, and China beat him to it. He's gonna keep as much as possible the Gaul contained behind the mountains. China, Klerlan is not gonna allow him to get that. And also see China did not activate his religion. Oh, he did activate his religion. That's Buddhism coming up for him. Zen meditation and defender of the faith. We got the boats of Japan right next to the boats of Spain, and it does seem like at the moment it's a stalemate. We got the frigates getting upgraded in Yokohama, and I'm pretty sure we got Japan over here using his half-cost cards, retinues for the half-cost production, for the half-cost use of resources, and half-cost gold from professional army. Coming up next, we do have those frigates that need to spend a few turns to get onto the front line and get into the middle of these boats, so he can start smacking down those Spanish units. I do have to point out that at the moment Spain is not using his production to get more boats out, at least to start up those production points, and it will take a long time to actually get those caravels replaced. If he loses this line of defense, this is going to be it. Like he's not going to get any more. In the army tab, we do have, let's see, Japan 4 Niter, Klerlan 3 Niter. Okay, so all of them are actually, all of them from Fantomas are starting to generate Niter. That's very good. They discovered military engineering, and that's going to allow them to put that Niter to work on Portouss. While on Rome, we still need to see how he's going to do. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's going to go for a courser attack against his opponent here against Cree. While Cree at the moment doesn't have a standing army to work with. He was getting out of attack in Makfa Sakahi Khan, but didn't actually lose anything. It looks like right now Fantomas is gearing up for an impressive push in the next era. We got them with the gold necessary. They're getting their armies out. They're getting their production points going, and the pre-builds. We do see also Fukuoka over here getting terracotta army for that extra +7 that he's gonna get in extra promotions coming up on Japan's boats. We do have quite a bit of a problem here for starting to activate for Spain. That's an issue. That's a big issue. So on one side we do have the Polish wing hussars going against Khmer. On the other side we got Japan pushing Spain, and then we're going to need to see Rome do his thing with Cree. A second, need to do something really quickly. Click on GIF. There we go. So we got Polish Hussars going inside of the borders of Khmer. Khmer doesn't have that many units to work with over here to defend himself, and you can see the cities are 49 defense strength. The Hussars can definitely push through them. These are 68 strength units even going against the cities. A lot of units also coming up from the north. Khmer is trying to take out one of the wing hussars. He did manage to do so with the sacrifice of a lot of the strength here from both the swordsman and the knight. And McBeton just bought musketmen. Now, of course, that wing hussar didn't benefit from that many units around him. He didn't get the support bonus, nor did he get the bonus from a great general, while we did have Khmer getting his own bonuses here. We do need to see how fast Asuka is coming up here, and I do see Poland is going to go for the north attack as well. Pikesh is starting to appear in Lingapura. That's going to be an interesting unit, especially if he does manage to get a decent amount of them. At the moment, it looks like McBeton is going to try to get his science going. He does have 125 science and 120 culture, while he does have a decent amount of units built. We do need to see how he's gonna attack into his how he's gonna defend against this attack from Poland. A very strong attack coming out from Asuka. Those frigates are 2 turns away from starting to shoot against Spain. We do have quite a few of them on the road here, and it looks like that Rokotarami is coming out from Fukuoka in 3 turns. Settlers coming out from Osaka. He's using this time to expand a little more. Doesn't have a lot of cities to place here. One here, and that's about it. Maybe another one to the north of Velitre. He did give as much space to Rome as possible. We got a lot of courses coming up from Rome. The Pillage Squad, the pain machine over here coming up from Rome, is gonna need a general for himself for these units, and we can see he's hard building quite a few more, trying to get those general points for his side. He is gonna need at least a project if he wants to get even close to that general. Okay, let's see the first move. This is very important on the Poland if he does manage to push through. He's going around, it looks like, the armies of Khmer, trying to get directly into the cities over here of Indrapura. Going and attacking the city center is going to put that city half HP, and we do have him trying to get the ancient walls, as you say, McBeton trying to get the ancient walls. More attacks happening in the north, and new units going in there. Looks like he's at least gonna get to pillage these tiles of Khmer and getting his points back of production, of science, of culture, and so on. We got frigates starting to get into range, and you do see he's switching the caravels from the second line with frigates. He does want to start shooting at the same unit at the same time. Of course, 3 units can shoot into one, and that's slowly going to build up advantages. We need to see how many of them. Okay, a lot of them are coming out. 2, 4, 6, 7 of the 8 possible frigates are going to go into a front line. Terracotta Army is also going to give them that nice and juicy promotion, and Japan over here is going to have an advantage when it comes to the science. 113 science and 46 culture. I'm really curious, by the way, if Poland is gonna manage to take this city out. Is this 2 turns wall, or is this 1 turn wall? You know? Oh. Does he have the card in, or does he not have the card in? I think he has the card in. No, he does not have the card in. Ooh. Did he just switch? Change policies? I think he just switched. Alright? Oh man, that's a bit bad, bro. We got Philou here getting that gold, and he's gonna get attacked. I like what Rome is doing. He's putting those cities, he's putting those courses in the water, not actually going directly against Cree. He does know he needs to go towards the midline and take a direct line of approach against the cities of Cree. If he does manage to punch through the 2-tile choke here to the south of Akhlakakup, this is gonna be insane. there's just not gonna be enough damage there. And let's see, walls. No walls in Yasorapura. This is the moment that as soon as Asuka should actually take out that city, and that's it. First city falls over here from Khmer. It's gonna be razed to the ground, and of course Poland is pushing some more into the other units. Even if we do have piking shots coming out from Khmer, it is a bit too late. He's trying to get the walls up in Vimayapura, try to get piking shots with the Faith, but you can see another city is being put on the siege here from the north, and the Wing Hussars are getting in there. New heavy chariots, new upgrades for the grind machine here, new upgrades for those Wing Hussars coming out from the cities of Poland. He's gonna need to put some defenses against the Gaul here, and Gaul is trying to get something done here from the north, but you can see he's gonna get busy with China getting a very decent amount of science and culture, not to mention 228 production coming up from Handan to go against the Gaul. We do see also, what's this, Temple of Zeus? A Statue of Zeus, sorry, Statue of Zeus coming up from Lisio. He does have, didn't he have Isodor? Isodor built up Athena. Oh, really? That sounds like such a such a weak use of that. But anyway, it's fine. We do have more frigates available to shoot here. I think he's wary of this. He doesn't want to give the caravels the chance to get promotions, so he wants to deal as much damage as possible and take out the units of Spain here. Slowly but surely, you can see he's not attacking with the caravels. He just wants to use them to stop any kind of attack from Spain into the frigates, and use the frigates to keep on attacking. While he's gonna get that extra promotion, he's gonna get more stronger frigates to attack into the Spanish line of defense. Okay, looks like Rome is getting in here. He's getting in here in Mitra. Mitra, who is Mitras? Mitra is Tirem. Tirem is Rome. Yeah, Tirem is Rome. So that's his city. He can go through the borders of the city of Mitra and can definitely attack into Cree's land from the middle. Cree does benefit from 243 production, very high production count compared to everybody else in the game. He would ideally get to build quite a few units, but unfortunately the pillages that are going to come from Rome's units are going to go quite fast. So we're going to need to see how fast it will be for him to get an army out. Oh, that's the capital city. Oh. That's the capital city, bro. Yeah, it's not gonna go under siege. It's still gonna, still gonna need a turn. But these Polish units, I think he can even take it next turn. They're way stronger than the city center. Even if it heals, they should have enough strength to take it down. Even in this low HP range, they still would have enough strength. Of course, more Wing Hussars coming out. It does look like he broke the line of defense of Khmer. Now the production that Khmer has to work with, the faith that he has to work with, is not gonna be enough to stop the Polish attack. And this is one of the tricks that you have to learn by experience, how much you need to spend on the defense, how much you need to spend on the on the stats, on the sim, so you can properly defend against an attack like this, a very powerful concentrated attack against your cities. You know the Hussar push is coming. Yeah, it looks like a GG situation for OA. Losing on land on sea. Spain doesn't have easily defendable seas. Khmer not prepping for Hussar push was really bad. Yeah, he did try. He thought, I'm pretty sure he thought with Grandmaster Chapel he's gonna get the time to buy enough units, but he just didn't have enough time. Like that assumption that he made put him off there. Yeah, Wing Hussars too strong. Wing Hussars very strong. Yeah. Oh, the city's still alive. The city's still alive. Oh my god, he didn't get in there. He needs to get in there with a hussar. He definitely needs to get to the north. Okay, more hussars coming around here. It does look like Khmer's army is gonna crumble. That city doesn't have enough punch to push out to attack into these new hussars, and Poland does have new ones that he could attack with into the remaining strength of the city. The city is still 2 turns away from getting ancient walls, and it looks like yes, he did manage to get a tile here. And next to Angkor Thom, not gonna be enough. You can see the wing hussar is still stronger than the pike shot when he has a general with it. And of course there are 2 of them to use here. One of them to the north as well. The good thing is he didn't manage to put the city under siege, so he's still gonna get a little bit of heal back. We got a new line of wing hussars coming out from the cities of Poland, and I would think he's gonna need to get a 4th replacement line, 4th line of offense here from the wing hussars. They have the gold, might as well use it. And it looks like now the Spanish lines of defense are clumpering. We do have the frigates getting those promotions. You can see they're very, very strong. 80 strength unit against a caravel that is 73. And that's gonna be a problem. That's 75 against 79. When it comes to a full strength caravel with all of the bonuses on it. That's a very, very strong frigate attack coming out over here for Japan. And not to mention we do have multiple lines of frigates that could attack into this line of defense. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 cities that will be taken over when the defense will be breached. What they don't know, and they will find out, is about this attack. This attack will probably be the spear that takes over their opponents here. Sorry, I didn't. I don't think I actually expressed myself properly there. That's gonna be what breaks them. You know, like when they see even Cree is getting under attack, that's gonna be it. 3 of their allies are getting under attack. Doesn't look like it's gonna go anywhere, right? Oh, disaster strikes and takes out the strength of Angkor Thom. Really, bro? Oh my god. He just killed the whole army of Khmer in one fell swoop. Oh my god. Man, I need to clip this, because this is not happening every day. This honestly is not happening every day. I'm gonna clip this. Oh my, okay, I'm sorry about this. Let me actually take a quick peek. We're gonna all learn how to clip. Go anywhere, right? Oh, anywhere, right? Oh, disaster! Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, disaster strikes and takes out the strength of Angkor Thom. Really, bro? There we go. Publish. We got it. We got it. Publishing clip. Creating right now. Right now. Let me actually wait for it to process so it doesn't actually repeat. Okay, there we go. Where's the game? That is the game. So we do have the capital city of Khmer taken down. Doesn't have a safety settle to work with, and from what I can see, well, he did manage to get the Hariharalaya to the north there, but he's going to need to get a new one. His cities will crumble quite fast, and Poland over here is going to keep on pushing, while we do have the Spanish Navy unfortunately taken down. We're going to need to see how fast he's going to manage to breach through the defenses of Spain and take over cities. Remember, at the end of the game, we do need to see a win condition coming out from them, unless they want to, unless they don't want to actually get there. We'll see if we're gonna have a concede here soon, but it does look like I should say the Ornithorynques Academy is in dire straits. Oh my god, this is a problem. CC Plus, yeah, this is the moment that you're yeah. Oh, and he starts to see them. Oh my god, it's one. Oh, he's not. Check this out. This vision, you see this as a hill. He's not seeing the Roman units. Angkor Thom would have probably fallen anyway, but this disaster is really bad luck. Yeah, that's just throwing salt on the injury, right? Yeah, LGS, by the way, good evening, sir. Luke Kang, 89, brutal indeed. Oh, brutal, bro. Yeah. Well, now we're gonna see Rome get in there and start to kill the Cree many times. That keeps on fighting Mitra. We have a lot of discourses coming online here to attack into Cree, and I'm pretty sure he's also gonna take out CAD, gonna get a photo city towards Cree. We do have a mausoleum at Halicarnassus getting online from Yokohama on all of those Galapagos Islands. Oh my god, this is gonna be beautiful. All of those Galapagos Island styles with the turtles, with the fish, with the crabs. This is insane. All he needs is Auckland right now. And the first two boats of Spain did go down, and now we're gonna see more of them taken down here. It looks like even the Cannibal fleets. Oh no, that's another one taken down. It's just a matter of time until all of these will get breached over here, and I'm actually curious. Oh, we got a counterattack. No, why are you counterattacking, bro? Like, why you do this? At this point, even the caravels of Japan are stronger than the caravels. Look at how many bonuses they have on their side, like Oligarchic Legacy, Rahendra Kola, Military Alliance, boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. All of those bonuses are on Japan's side. Another boat goes down, and he's starting to get right next to, in the face of the city of Cordoba. Let's see what's happening here. Lingapura is being put under siege. There's a pikey shot coming out from that city, but it is too late to matter. We do need to see how Poland is going to get this offense going, but I'm pretty sure he's going to split this empire in half and keep on going against Spain. Now, probably will ignore for some time Gaul here, because honestly, what is Gaul going to do without gold, right? He needs the gold from Cree. And that's the GG right there. Naopil calls it out. We do have the winners. Ooh, spooky Fantomas, to say. Oh my god, we got these boys coming up over here in a clutch with the beginning. We thought it is gonna be Ornithorynques Roses. Ornithorynques Academy. They had more gold. They had more stats. They tried to push that advantage, but then bam comes the Polish army. Bam comes Japan with a big navy. Smashes through the defenses of their opponents. They play the Admiral scene. They play the gold. Kublai Khan China comes in for the gold generation. Unbelievable. We got that going. Oh my god. Okay, really quickly over here, let's actually take a look at CivFR and see how this is, what they're gonna say about this. We need to of course, I gotta say, big disclaimer, we're going in the CivFR community. They're gonna talk a lot of French. I do know a lot of you speak French, so it is very important for the French-speaking viewers, and we're gonna do that. And of course, let's go in. Let's go in.
Kublai Rome à travers l'océan.
Ouais, trader très vite, ouais, voilà.
Très fast.
GG well played, guys. GG well played.
Il a fallu aller sur
Hey,
Caramel,
Michael.
non?
Hello
Michael.
En fait, il y a pas de, c'est pas relié en eau peu profonde, mais le vision fait que ça ouvre.
Il y a 3 cases de profonde entre nous. Essayez de parler en anglais.
Ah, pas mal.
Ah.
Hello Michael.
Michael.
Man, that volcano, bro. That volcano. That just, I think the heart of Khmer broke. Something broke inside Khmer over there. I'm sorry, bro.
J'étais complètement
Yes.
Yeah.
And during the beginning, he saw the volcano was active, and it said, "I didn't erupt. He didn't erupt." So he didn't take the Pantheon, but then it erupted just when he needed it the least.
Yeah.
And every campus on the volcano.
Everything.
Yeah.
But maybe Khmer underplayed the defense.
Full open, hein?
Mais
the Poland. Even.
Non, j'ai complètement aux fraises.
I mean, Poland was buying 4 heavy chariots turn and upgrading them the next turn.
I mean,
What happened?
one Python shot per tile and it's fine.
Yeah.
How many gold per turn were you making?
At the end of the game, there were like 280 each.
Okay.
Roman Kublai.
Okay, we were dead gold wise in the long run.
I had 220, but the other one not so much.
Yeah, that
So
was
when
maybe
you
the
have
weakness
yes.
of the picks.
Yeah, I thought
you have
so
Spain
early
and-
on the draft. For me, it was like, oh, OMG, the draft of Fantomas is so good. But Orances told us it was your picks and you predicted it. So I was like,
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
confident. So I was okay.
Je reviens 2 minutes.
I got a question
yeah.
from the chat here for Portouss. How disappointed are you that you never built Mausoleum of Halicarnassus?
Because I have.
I have envie.
I have
How do you
Admiral to. I wanted to focus Rajendra, another Ameworld,
Can
enough
pre-build?
enough pre-build.
Yeah,
And,
I know. But how disappointed are you that you actually never got to build it? Because they concede, right? You never got to see those awesome tiles, the extra things that you would have gotten
I
on
got
Frankly,
Galapagos.
the best.
Two turn.
In 2 turns, yeah, but you never got it. It's 2
Can we
turns.
talk about the Galapagos? I've never seen.
Best Galapagos of all time.
Ah,
Yeah,
Galapagos,
never seen.
woo woo.
Two fish, one turtle and one crab, like what the fuck?
Yes, and another turtle.
And
Yeah, just
God
in
of the
case.
Sea and Auckland in the same game. Like, what do you want more?
Yeah, but Auckland,
Madam?
sorry, but we didn't see at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There's
you
no
took it
dig
back
problems.
anyway.
Both sides played well around scouting, protecting their land.
I think. Comment on dit libre pensée?
Free inquiry.
inquiry.
Inquiring on Spain was.
not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big campus. So
he
big campus.
hesitated, but he wasn't confident playing his pawn, and you see
Okay.
at last.
no joke, his spawn was not straightforward, but it was a pretty good spawn.
In south,
First
the
turn,
south city that was 8 turns away. It's a bit
first
rough.
turn he hesitated to go inland and to settle on the cattle, and to avoid
Yeah,
the water.
It's GGT1 if he does it. If he
Mm.
do so.
Maybe not. I don't know. I like the idea.
Yeah, you like the idea, but the problem is gold. Imagine.
Yeah, but
You can
if
trade
he was,
inland. It's fine.
but yeah, and he settled a naval city anyway, and we trade naval anyway. So
For me, the problem is that he didn't start his both new city of B4 and B5 with a gold quarter. So he made campus and Hermione. Therefore, he don't have trade routes. Therefore, he cannot upgrade his gold with Cree, which was really damn good gold.
yeah.
And so he couldn't scale.
220 c'est que les émissions dans le CS bleu, c'est mieux.
Vous pouvez m'envoyer les... Vous pouvez m'envoyer
Attendez,
les bannes, s'il vous
allez.
plaît?
J'ai les.
J'ai envoyé à CANARD. Attends, je t'envoie.
Je suis en train de faire le report.
Fallait
Euh,
cliquer pour la game.
Mais Hermione,
Ouais,
la B2.
ouais. Bah,
l'autre
en fait,
aussi.
tu sais pourquoi on la met là? Je la mets là parce qu'on me dit prends les villes à gauche, sinon tu vas te faire baiser. Sinon, je la mets en bas.
Ouais. Et
C'est
l'autre, par
vraiment ma
contre,
seule.
Ouais, t'aurais pu
Lodge.
mettre en haut d'abord. Oh,
Je sais pas, l'autre, j'avais envie.
Le joke, la B2, tour 40.
l'autre Rat Pop qui avait d'autres prods, c'était pas mal.
Ouais, c'était
Et-
rigolo, ouais.
And the city between all your cities on the left. Three proud for
Pop.
five citizens. OMG. It was no, it was so hard to look at it. We were like, oh, un petit moulin, des petites fermes pour la
Well,
la ville de paysans.
Le Watermill.
Après, personne n'a eu un spawn de paysans en vrai. Le romain, on y a cru, et après, on a vu les épices 4-2.
Ah, le land d'épices c'était chouette.
Ouais,
But-
est belle.
And
Hostie est très belle.
we thought early game that the Japan
On est
just
quasi
go
gapos.
Magnus and turn. Then he swapped Magnus. So we're like, oh yes, he don't go Magnus Lantern. Wait. He go Magnus Lantern, but on his B2.
Me, Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colère,
We really thought it was like, oh fuck, it suck.
Well,
Bah.
for Japan, usually it's quite hard to have early tempo, so internal Magnus is almost always necessary. But if you have nice chop, you can do it.
On Kyoto, I have mass chop.
Master.
Mass chop,
multi-
but no
multi-chop.
heals.
Multi-chop.
So chop that are dead.
Yes, because but on Tokyo it was just for boost my naval city because Tokyo can't impact on the naval. So I internal all naval city on Tokyo.
Yeah. No, for this it was a good trade, but I was like, he swapped, and your arbor, your first arbor, is like on the wrong way.
Ah, I maybe took the first road, but
I
no, but
got
the sim
another
was
thing.
good, but like we thought you could trade really early with Rom, and you had Caravel. You needed to have Caravel. So yes, Magnus is good with Japan, but on this situation you could have made the other choice.
Okay.
But Ron internal is criminal.
I wanna also deliver some thanks over here from the stream. They really appreciate the fact that you're talking in English, so they can actually understand. They know you don't usually talk in English, so thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Welcome to
That's right.
Division 3. Much nicer people.
you're welcome.
Congratulations for the win, and I do hope we're gonna see
D2,
each other in the next games as well.
Maybe next turn, if we suck and both Ornithorynques fail, we are in D1.
There we go.
Maybe D2.
Maybe.
Des deux,
Oh
des
my
deux,
God.
attention les gars, vous savez pas qui vont rencontrer là.
Bonsoir, and thank you again for allowing me to cast.
Just screen it.
Bye,
Just
Michael.
screen
Bye-bye.
the Galapagos helicopter.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye, Michael.
So there we have it. We heard from both teams. They did explain to us about the thoughts they had about what kind of civs they wanted to play, how they would have played it a little bit differently. We saw the big mausoleum. We also saw Fantomas managing to get this Renaissance timing amazingly done over here with the Wing Hussars, with the Caravels, with also the Corset attack against Cree. We did have them managing to punch through the defenses of Ornithorynques Academy and stealing this winning this outright. Actually, not stealing it because that's bad, winning this outright. Thank you so much, by the way, everybody, for the support. I do hope you had a wonderful time with us today, and of course I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next games. Tomorrow we're gonna have the second game of the finals of the CivFR Squadrons. Frederitos de la Vega will go against the big boys of Ulysse, and we're gonna need to see what they're gonna do over here. Thank you so much for reminding me about that prediction. Choose outcome Fantomas, bam, complete prediction. And Voltaire, thank you so much. I do wanna close the stream right here, and of course keep on going to work in the back scene. I do hope we're also gonna get to see each other on Discord, so we get to share some more awesome stuff over there. Memories, food, pets, and so on and so forth. Pictures of pets. Stay tuned. We got a lot of news to go for, and the next few weeks we're gonna be quite exciting. Thank you so much, everybody, and let's see each other in the next ones. If you're coming up from YouTube, thank you for joining. I do hope you're gonna hit that like button, and you're gonna tell me something in the comments down below to punch that YouTube algorithm. I do hope we're also gonna see each other in the live streams on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV live. Bye.